So we're gonna be posting everything on the Facebook page and YouTube. So be prepared. It's a one in town birthday. It's not easy, I know. But by that time, you know she's turning 40. Happy birthday to you once again. So make sure you comment today is very, very important. And make sure you do what you share this program on your Facebook page so that your friends and family can watch this show with us. This is a show where we educate ourselves. This is a show where we help the less privileged. So please make sure you share it on your Facebook page. You never know. Once in a while we just announce it that so person has been sharing this program and he wants so amount. So in that case, you need to be ready. Make sure you share this program on your Facebook page first before sharing it on other Facebook group. So be careful. Don't miss the opportunity. The last giveaway that we did. So many people, they missed the opportunity. They didn't share this program on their Facebook page. I saw them sharing it on other groups page, but no, you first, because we are here and we are impacting life together. Please, another thing I want to say is that don't call Ayogen links. Don't call through Ayogen links. Rather use Ayotunde Falegan Facebook Messenger to call so that we don't disrupt the program. So yeah, you are all welcome. This is
Shibes, as you know.
Yeah, Shibes International, our one and wonderful fashionista. Today's attire is kind of different. She went all the way to Nigeria. You can see the cap.
Yes.
Yeah.
As a choir mistress.
Yeah, she's a choir mistress. So that's good. And we have
My name is Adenike Moses.
Yeah, we have Mrs. Adenike Moses, our Ajirobawa. That is the wife of Honorable Olarewaju Moses. She's welcoming everybody to this show. Yeah, please let's give people like 2 minutes. We'll be right back. Please, this 2 minutes, make sure you call people that are not on this show, that are always a family of higher journeys. Make sure you call them. Thank you.
Ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ màlẹ́bí ń pa ọkọ̀ káàkiri tí wọ́n họ̀rọ̀ jẹjẹ ẹlòmíràn ń ṣe àìsàn ó ṣe òbí kóró.
Ilé ìjọpọ̀ bó bá dé bẹ́ẹ̀ àdédé kẹ̀ mọ́tò kẹ̀.
Ẹni tí wọ́n fẹ́ ta ìdí ẹ̀mí rẹ̀.
Ṣáká.
Ìlú èyí. Bí a kàdá àwọn ọmọdé ṣe ń gbé ìdí ẹ̀.
Èso òdìdí.
Àtàwọn ọmọ aṣọ òdìdí ẹ̀sẹ̀ àwọn àìsàn.
Ìgbọ́ ayé àkàkà.
Láti ìdáná wọ́n ti ní ìdílé ìjàlè náà tó bí láti 8,000. 8,000. Bájẹ̀.
Ọ̀gá. Ṣé màmá fẹ́ tà fún?
Wọ́n fẹ́ tà. Wọ́n ṣe òdá àtàrí owó rẹ̀. Àmọ́ iléeṣẹ́ kan rán wá síbí iléeṣẹ́ Ayogen links àfidàmú owó ẹ̀kọ́ wọn dán mú pẹ̀lú owó ọjà wọn ká mú tajà wọn tí wọ́n wá ìlà wọn ní kò wọ́n yẹn ká mú tajà tó ẹ̀rà kẹ̀sọ́ owó àfa mú kọ̀ wọ́n dá mú tajà yẹn. Ẹ̀sẹ̀ ìjọ fi sísàn àmú wọn fi mú kò wọ́n iná tọkọ wọn wọ́n dá mú kò wọ́n iná tọkọ wọn.
Àṣé òwe bí àpá wọn.
Àmì mọ̀mọ́
Àṣé
iléeṣẹ́ Ayogen links. Ayogen links. Nílẹ̀ gbé. Lọ́dọ̀ọ́gbé.
Lórí ẹ̀dá mọ̀ wọ́n dá lè dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́.
Àwọn iléeṣẹ́ ní ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ dálẹ̀ tó ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ wa so wà nídìí ọmọ bí wọn ká máa dúà wọn ká múra wà lọ́wọ́.
Ọlọ́run tí a ṣe ìyá onínà yé wọn.
Àmín bàbá.
Ẹ̀bẹ̀ àpá wọn ò. Iṣẹ́ wọn lè ní jóná. Ogun dàgbédàdì àbáwọn náà jà. Àwọn tí àánú gbà ò. Láì ní àjẹnà sí ẹ o. Àwọn ọ̀wọ́ ìyá ń pò bẹ́ẹ̀ dẹ̀ yàrá ẹ̀dọ̀ ayédọ́sù bí wọn ẹ̀ kó lọ rí. Ṣé o sọ̀kan wọn bá dẹ̀ ìwé bẹ́ẹ̀ àpá wọn ò. Èmi tí màá mú ìdí òkè lójú òkè bọ́kẹ́tì kúlẹ̀ yìí. Jẹ́ owó ọ̀gbẹ́ mẹ́ni sílẹ̀ gan. Wéègàn bàbá wo ṣé o. Ọlọ́run mi wo ṣé o. Ẹ̀bẹ̀ àpá wọn o. Ẹ̀bẹ̀ àpá wọn o. Ṣọ̀wọ́n ráàánú gbà yìí o. Ṣọ̀wọ́n ráàánú gbà yìí o. Ṣọ̀wọ́n ní ìtẹ̀síwájú yìí o. Olè ara olè ẹ̀mí àjà wọn o. Ṣé o.
Ṣé ẹ dà ṣe é tà ń bè dáadáa bí kẹ̀kẹ́ ṣe?
Mẹ́ta àwọn yé dá ẹyú gbọ́kànlá. Bàbá ti lọ ọtí. Àkókò ẹ̀rẹ́ ti lọ kẹ̀ bá ti tà owó wọn kò wá. Ti pé ìwọ̀n ìwà kò.
Ṣé èrè díẹ̀ ṣáà yìí nù?
Ọ̀rẹ́ ìwọ bí ṣe bẹ̀ wọ̀n ilé ìwọ̀n ti 500 ilé. Bá kó lé 500. Èèmú rí mẹ́wọ̀n òwò bí náà. Bí ṣe bẹ̀ yìí ilé bá ti kó àpò méjìlá kò mọ́. Àpò mẹ́wàá.
Ó dá màmá.
Oṣù àlọ́ ọ̀rá.
A tún máa padà wá wò bóyá ẹ fi owó yẹn bóyá ẹ fi kó ọjà o. À ń bọ̀ wá wò. Àwa kẹ́ fi kó ọjà.
Àwọn ṣe o.
Wọ́n nílò mi, wọ́n nílò rẹ, àwọn aláìní tí wọ́n ń bẹ nígboro kò bá o. Wọ́n nílò mi, wọ́n máa nílò rẹ, ṣèrànwọ́ fún wọn ọ̀rẹ́ mi. Wọ́n nílò mi o. Wọ́n nílò mi, wọ́n nílò rẹ, àwọn aláìní tí wọ́n bẹ nígboro. Káàkiri kò gbọ́. Wọ́n nílò mi, wọ́n nílò rẹ, ṣèrànwọ́ fún wọn ọ̀rẹ́ mi. Ẹnikẹ́ni tí wọ́n bá nípa láti ṣèrànlọ́wọ́ fún o, òun ní ẹnì kejì rẹ. Má ṣe dìkú wọn lẹ́rù rárá, fi ẹ̀rín sí wọn lẹ́nu ni. Wọ́n nílò mi, wọ́n nílò rẹ. Wọ́n nílò mi, wọ́n nílò rẹ, àwọn aláìní tí wọ́n ń bẹ nígboro. Wọ́n ń bẹ nígboro. Wọ́n nílò mi, wọ́n nílò.
Yeah, welcome back, everybody. We're so sorry for the interruption. We don't know what happened, but thank God we are live again. Yeah, so please make sure you share this Facebook live to your Facebook page so that other people can join immediately. Yeah, and make sure you post it on the group page too so that they can join. Yeah, you're welcome. Yeah. Now, going back to our topic, I already shared it on the Facebook page. It said our marriage vows for better, for worse. And it says, I take you. Let me read it here. I, Ayogen, take you to be my husband, to have and to hold from this day forward, for better, for worse, for richer, for poorer, in sickness and in health, to love and to cherish, till death do us part, according to God's only law, and this is my solemn vow. Yeah, so our question today is it really true that marriage is for better, for worse? Or we, as a people, we just misunderstood what the meaning really meant? Because some people always say that no, marriage is for better, for worse. Whatever you see in that marriage, you face the penalty, even though your husband is beating you, even though you are at the point of death, you just have to face the penalty. They say marriage is for better for worse, but I always say no, it might be for better for worse, but so many people they misunderstood the real meaning of for better for worse, and that is why we are here today. We want to deliberate on it. Please, your opinion is very, very important to us. Make sure you send in your comment. Very, very important. That comment helps lives. That comment saves people. That comment saves family. And that is why we appreciate you anytime we are on Ayogen list and you are sending in that comment. Okay, now let's keep going. Let that comment begins to come in. We're gonna start with Mrs. Adenike Moses on this one. Over to you, ma'am.
Yeah, welcome everybody, and thank you for joining the show today. We really appreciate your presence. Yeah, the word marriage is a very important topic, and is very wide. We cannot say it in a day or in a month, even in a year, because it's very important. The word marriage is very, very important. And before a person is going into marriage, maybe a man or a woman, we should understand the word marriage. We should know what we are going into. It's not just a child play. The word marriage is a very, very, very important matter. So in my own opinion, when we say for better for worse, most marriages today, we have taken it like a tradition. That's what we say we hear that every day, every now and then. It has been a tradition. But when we look at the real meaning of for better for worse, it is very deep. It's not just saying it with tongue or with a word of mouth. The word for better for worse is a very, very deep word. In my own understanding, that is the reason why before you go into marriage, you must know the person you are going to get married to. Can you cope with everything the individual is what you are seeing in the marriage? Because the for better for worse, you must be able to marry your best friend. When you marry your best friend, there's nothing that your best friend will do to you, or the person that you love, you really love, even like Jesus Christ love everybody. When you show that love to your partner, there's nothing you are facing in that marriage. I'm not talking about when a man is beating his wife. That is another case. But when your husband is sick, or when there's no money or anything, because most marriages today is like a contract. It's a contract marriage that most people are doing today. It's not like a covenant marriage that this thing I'm saying, can I do it? Can I commit my life to it? Even when we look at Jesus Christ, he came and he died for our sin. Can I love this person for the rest of my life? Can I commit everything I have? Can I give my all into this marriage? It's not that when there's no money, mo gbeja nìyẹn o. I don't think I can stay in this marriage, because what I'm saying before, I'm not more seeing it in the marriage. So you must not think about that. You must look deep. You must think deep into what is going to happen in the future. Not what is happening to you now, not the riches, not the money, not the things you are seeing, the physical things. But can I cope even if my husband is sick? Can I be able to stand with him? Can I be able, even there is no child in this marriage, can we stand in the marriage? The word is very deep, not just a tradition that, let's say, that's what we go to the altar to say every year, for better for us, in richer in poorer. Have you sit down and understand the deep meaning of what you are saying? It's not a contract, it's a covenant between you and your husband, and you must be able to stand with that covenant for the rest of your life.
Thank you so much. Yeah, Mrs. Adenike Moses really did a wonderful job. She explained what marriage really meant for her. So kudos to you, ma. Kudos to you. Please, viewers, let your comments keep popping in. That comment is the reason why we are here, because we are all here to educate ourselves. No man is an island. You teach me, I teach you, and we are both learning on this program. So we'll go over to our Shibes International, the fashionista, the fashion guru herself. Over to you.
Oh, thank you everyone for joining this program. We didn't take you for granted for joining. We really appreciate you for giving us your time. Well, we have been treating this topic about marriage. This time of marriage, we didn't even think of vow.
Mm-hmm.
We just want to marry. We didn't think of the main meaning of marriage in this time. Is only some people marry because they are getting old. Some people marry because this person have money, not real love. Some people, you talk of this vow. Many people say that, I believe that it's only women that normally keep for better for worse. Because you are saying for better for worse, that for better for worse, I'm going to leave other women, I'm going to leave other men, and cleave to your wife or cleave to your husband. But it's not happening in this time around. Many people, I'm still going to ask this question, because about this for better for worse, I believe that in any situation, not that if your husband is beating you, in any condition you find yourself as a husband and wife, you have to stay and bear it. That is the vow you took the day you married. That is why we're supposed to, as my sister said it, that before you get into marriage, you have to sit down. Am I going to be able to sacrifice that marriage, that love, that for better, for worse? Not just put ring on my hand. Some people, because of love and because I love this person, and you cannot endure. Many people, for this for better for worse, maybe because of just little problem, not quarrel, because little, even maybe the man have money and the later the money just go down. Many people, they don't stay because they marry because of money, not because of love. That is why you're supposed to think, sit down. You see, this marriage thing is not for a child. It's not for a child. You have to sit down and say, am I ready to marry? If you are a man that you are not ready to marry, to say for better for worse, you better continue to enjoy your life. Because those things, you come into the whole people. Osho is there. Aje is there. Many people, they have a foshe is there. And you are saying for better for worse. For poorer in sickness, in riches, for better for worse. And again, and they ask you, are you going to leave other women? Are you going to leave other men? Leave your mother and your father and cleave to this lady. And you say yes. And cleave to this man. And you say yes. Why are we breaking this vow? For this, for better for worse, before you want to step out, that you are not good. Because Bible said in some Bible that unless if adultery, that you can live. But it depends on you. If your husband commits adultery, that one is personal.
True.
That maybe I will collect him back. But that is only thing I see what Bible say. That if your husband commit adultery or your wife commit adultery, you have to divorce her, not other things. Not that if you don't have money, not that if maybe your husband can perform in like 1 hour in sex, and later he did not perform again. That now you want to leave. Not that your wife he can do it. Maybe the breast is stand up, and after the breast come down, you say you want to leave. No. Is only when he commits an adultery. That is what Bible said. But it depends on you. Because I said it before, if my husband cheats, I know what I mean about cheating. I do not support of cheating. I will forgive him. That is for my own opinion.
Thank you so much. Wow. What a wonderful job, man. You really explained all this question. You explained it to us and we understood better. Let's see what people said. Maybe other people, maybe our viewers have a different opinion, a different view from what we've been saying since morning. Let's see. Let me start with Mr. Olafisoye Ibuku John. He said, for better for worse is just a realistic approach to life. Life could be good this minute and the next instant could turn very, very bad. Thank you so much. He also said those who say for better and better, or some other stuff like they are just plainly, or some other stuff like that are just plainly unreasonable. What is there? Yes, you could experience good time. You will experience tough time. Most important thing is that you get through it all. Nigerians are generally a negative-minded people, so the fear is the fear of saying words could actually make worse thing happen in the marriage. But you have already said better, so why don't you believe better thing will happen? He said, every day I pray to God to cleanse and rid me of this African mentality. Wow. He said, If you know what worse is, you go run. Of course, you will run away. He also said, do you think life will always be 100% rosy? No. There will always be trying time for some financial issue, health issue, family interference, etc. All this entails for better or for worse statement. Thank you so much, sir. Mr. Johnson Ayodele said, nowadays many people marry based on contracts, money, and for property. Today, in the streets, people say marriage is a scam. Marriage should be for better or for worse for both parties. Thank you so much, sir. Omobosha said, I believe that statement now, for better for worse, is more in married couples without any people interfering. It's good. Yeah, that's good. That's a good statement. He said, whenever third parties start venturing in, that statement will definitely change. Marriage is for a too matured and ripe for marriage people. Some people are mature but not ripe for marriage. But a man and a woman who has these two attributes can venture into marriage. Thank you so much, sir. Mr. Olafiseye said, dis topic na for church goers. Wetin concern we who no dey enter church? If na traditional marriage, idana, who go tell me make I say for better for worse? It's true, you are very right, sir. You're gonna say it's for but like traditionally it's the same thing because you are saying for better for worse, you love this person. Or don't let us use for tradition, don't let us use for better for worse. You are saying this person that I'm married to, that my parents give us blessing, I'm willing to stay with that person no matter come rain, come sunshine. And that is it. It's still the same thing. It's just that they make us say it in the church, which is kind of different from the tradition. But all the same, marriage is marriage. We are receiving blessing, and your parents is giving you that blessing and say, okay, go now. You are free. You can do whatever you do for your husband. Má padà wá sínú ilé yìí, but they'll tell you, and what about ti ṣe marriage for you cannot come back inside this house because that your room is already occupied. They give it out to a renter already. So where are you coming? Are you going to bring your baggage and say, Mommy, mo ma ti padà dé ilé ọkọ ò san mí o, mo kàn ní kí n padà wá? If not, like Children's International said, unless it is adultery. That is what the Bible said. The Bible said you can only leave your husband because of adultery. And he said, now let me explain it better. When he was saying that because of adultery, he said, when that kind of thing, you can only leave your wife because of adultery, and a wife can leave his husband because of, I think, fornication or something like that. He said adultery. He said, if it happened, maybe a wife found out that the husband is cheating and everything, he said she has the right. It's in the Bible. I will read the Bible passage so that we can understand better. He said she has the right. He said the Bible said both of them have to be separated. If they don't have because at that time everything is still hot and you can make some decision that are not so good. The Bible said the best thing is that they should separate. Then the Bible didn't say it is a must for the wife to forgive the husband or the husband to forgive the wife. He told them to separate. Then let them go and think about it if they are willing to continue this union. If not, if both parties are not ready, then it's better for them to separate and don't get that divorce. Look, separation is different from divorce. Separation is that, okay, me and my husband, we used to live in the same apartment before. Then after maybe adultery happened and everything, he sent me packing. Okay, maybe my husband cheated, you understand. Then I said, I don't want to live with you for now because I'm thinking about it. Then you separate. She go and find another house, she's living there and everything until she's ready to forgive the man. That okay, now my mind has calmed down, I'm no longer angry with you, then we can come back. Okay, let's continue this union. Ibi tí bàtà tó ti ta wá lẹ́sẹ̀, jẹ́ ká bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní amend. If not, if both of them are not willing to forgive, let go, then it's better for them to go for divorce. That is what the Bible says. I'm going to look for the chapter so that you don't say, èwo tún ni Ayọ̀túndé Fálegan tún sọ yìí. Mrs. Fálegan tún sọ yìí.
But this one that this man said about tradition, yes, he's right. There's nowhere they say
For better, for worse.
tradition. Yes, that is why some people say, I'm not going to go for court. I'm not going for to do marriage. If you accept, because you know what is there. Some people, they don't accept going to church or going to registry. I say, I'm not there for your, for this, for better, for worse issue. Maybe they go divorce, make I go pay you. Idano. And that is why you see many people, if that marriage is not okay for you, they return the money.
True.
Is it not what they are doing? They return it to you. I beg, take your money, we'll not marry again. So that is it.
Thank you so much, ma. Mr. Olafisoye said, in my opinion, for better, for worse implies that both will stick and encourage each other no matter the challenges. That's it. He said both of you will stick together no matter the challenges, but not in the aspect of pamiku sori bembe. The husband láàárọ̀ ẹ̀ṣẹ́ ló fi fún ẹ ní oúnjẹ láàárọ̀ ọ̀sán alẹ́ títí and you be enduring it. At one point in time, you have to be very careful. Kọ́lọ́ máa kó lu ẹ̀ kú sí inú marriage yẹn, and the people will now be blaming you after you die that pé ṣebó mọ̀ ó sọ pé mo dúró síbẹ̀ torí ọmọ. If you are happy, your safety first. If you as a mother, maybe you are experiencing that kind of thing in your marriage, your safety first, then torí tó bá kú àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀ wọ́n di ọmọ ọlọ́mọ nìyẹn. But if you are safe and the children, they see that you are married. I've seen a lot of movies where both the parent, the mom and the dad, they are fighting, always arguments in the house and everything. The children are grown up. At one point, they couldn't take it anymore. They said, if you don't love each other anymore, why don't you divorce? He said, the children said, we are okay. We are okay. We know that it's going to be divided love and everything. We are okay with it. But if you are like this in the house, we are not happy. The children came straight to their parents and they were looking at each other. Said, why? Why are you living with each other if you don't love each other anymore? So that's it. Some children are so understanding, they're going to give it to you straight. That's it. Let me continue. Omobashira said, is it only church marriage that includes for better or for worse in their vows? What concern a traditional priest with for better for worse? It's true. What concern? It's true. Okay, Mr. Bimbola Kiboboye said, marriage is like a lottery. Sometimes you win or lose. Husband and wife must endure whatever comes their way in their marital life. Yeah, they have to endure whatever comes their way. When we say for worse, we mean during hard time, you have to persevere. When the financial problem comes, you have to be there to support your husband. When either one of you lose your loved one, your parents and everything, your husband is there to console you. That is hard time, because at that moment you are sad, and the only person that can console you is the husband, or your wife is vice versa.
But not when you are kicking my head.
No, not when you are kicking my head. So during stressful time at work, and even when your wife gain weight, when she gain weight, maybe at the time you married her, she was just lepa, and you like it like that, you like lepa lady, and after the marriage, and maybe after 10 years or something like that, then she begins to get fat, and you say, me ò love her more, me ò ṣe kinní. No, you have to stick with it no matter what. That is the worst. That is the worst. Things that, when you started this relationship, you really want a lady that is going to be that is going to be slender. Kí ló máa ń pè wọ́n? Kí ló máa ń pè wọ́n? Kí ló máa ń pa àwọn lẹ́pa? Àwọn lẹ́pa ṣáǹdì. That's what you love and everything. But at the end of the day, even then you just see that she lose weight, you have to endure it. She's not the person you like. She's the person you like when you marry her. Things just change, and that is the issue of life. And today it might be good, tomorrow it might be worse. You have to endure it. And if you really love a lepa shandi, maybe you marry her as lepa shandi, along the way she became fat, then you really, as a husband, if you that your shape, like it, then you have to work towards it, support her, encourage her so that she can go back to the normal way. That is supporting each other. That is for better, for worse in every marriage. Let me continue. Mr. Olafisoye said, whether we accept it or not, life is always up and down. It's true. Life is always up and down whether we support it or not. Okay, let me see. For better for worse is just a statement to some people, while to others it means a lot and they adhere to it. Yeah, like Mrs. Adenike Moses said, some people is just that when they are getting old, they just want to marry. They don't really understand the real meaning of marriage, and that's why she explained everything to. People don't really understand what marriage entails. They just rush into it, and you see them rush out. Yeah, when you see them when they rush into it, those are those people who don't really understand. Those are the people that rush out. Because some people, it's not that they wish to rush out. It's just that when they are in that relationship, there are some things that are wrong with that relationship. They just do what they turn a blind eye to it and said ó máa change jẹ́ máa manage ẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ ìgbà tí tá bá marry tán tá tí marriage ẹ̀ bá work tán máa work lórí ẹ̀ ó máa change and you see even the worst when you get married. Let me see. Mr. Olafisoye said, Mrs. Ayotunde, do you believe most churches in Nigeria today uses for better for better? Really?
Really?
I've not heard of that. So for better. Mr. Olafisoye Ibukun John said, do you believe most churches today they use it for better for better? Really?
Yeah, some people doesn't say for poorer, for richer, for killing. It seems maybe they have changed it. They used to change it. That the time, the time that we want to our
Renewal
vow. That when they say for poorer, for killing, I forgot what I said.
For richer.
Yes, I say for richer, for richer. The time that I do first one, we are not going to pour in Jesus' name. I say for richer, because I don't. And people are laughing. I say for richer.
Mr. Damiola said, marriage, what should I even say because I'm not yet married? Yeah, Mr. Damiola. Okay, sir.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Olafisoye. Yeah, with that something that you say, for better. Don't let me deceive you. That is the foundation that they are destroying people. Church has to let them know that everything goes down and up. When you are telling your membership that for better, when something is hard, the wife is going to leave. You understand?
Yeah.
But you, pastor, that is why we always say this. The problem in Nigeria today came from the church. Most of it. Don't let me
twist
because you are not telling them the truth, the real truth. That's the problem we have in Nigeria. Like somebody that doesn't have work, pastor will be praying for him. By this end of the year, you will be riding a car, you have your own mansion, you do everything. But you didn't call the person, do you have job? What are you doing? Do you educate them? If you can do this, you can make a little money here. Do you do any something like that? That is what's supposed to be coming from church, not force what can I call it? Force I don't know how to call it. You understand what I mean? They have to tell them the truth and the fact that this marriage that you are going is better is for better or for worse. Your husband may be sick, you have to be there for him. Your wife may be sick, you have to be there for him. You have to let them know before the marriage. If you cannot do it, you can walk away. That is the problem we are getting in Nigeria. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. I really appreciate you. Mr. Olafisoye, he said something again. Jesus warned us against oath taking in Matthew 5:33. Let me see. Matthew 5:33. Matthew 5:33 said, again, you have heard it that it was said to the people long ago, do not break your oaths, but fulfill to the Lord the vows you have made. And then 34, he said, but I tell you, do not swear to an oath at all, either by heaven, for it is God's throne, or by the head, for it is his footstool, or by Jerusalem, for it is the city of the great king. And do not swear by your head, for you cannot make even one hair white or black. All you need to say is simply yes or no. Anything beyond this comes from the evil. So is that our marriage vow? Is that an oath?
Yeah, you
Yeah.
took oath already now. That, yes.
Yeah, but the Bible said we shouldn't take an oath.
Well, if you want to go into the Bible, if you want to go into Bible, I don't know. The pastor, Mrs. Felix is not here.
Yeah.
If you want to go into Bible, you will still see another thing that about this oath. Me, because this Bible, I'm not good too much in Bible, deep. But you will see what this Bible. That is what I'm telling you. That you make a vow. That is what I say. When I married, I used to caution myself.
Hold on, sir. Hold on, ma. See, the problem with the Bible is that maybe it's because of those people that translated it, and people are already saying that the real Bible, this is not how it is. Like, people put in their own words and everything. Because the Bible cannot be saying this, and when we go to another chapter, it says another thing.
About this taking, Bible said one in a chapter that let your yes be yes.
Yeah, that's what I just read.
I'm not sure that is about marriage or what. Let your yes be yes. There is some things that my husband said, okay, swear if this thing did not happen. Say, believe me.
Why will I swear?
Where will I swear? I said it. That is what I said. Believe me. Let your yes be yes.
Like that man said. He said, you should not be swear, right? But why the Bible say that? Because he don't want you to cut off the
vow.
vow.
That many
You understand? That is why the Bible said do not swear. That is why the Bible said do not swear. You understand? That's the main point. Bible does not say do not swear, but he don't want you to
put yourself in danger.
That is why Bible said do not swear.
Because when it comes to oaths, you really have to think about it before you say yes, most especially in marriage. Yes, I do. Because if you are somebody that you are always looking for ibi tútù tó jẹ́ pé nípa kọ́kọ́ mi ṣáà ti lówó ni kó wà okay kó máa dán kó máa ṣe kíní, and you never for once sat down and say this earth that we are living is up and down, and that is the situation of life, up and down. What about if something so thing happen in 20 years? Will I be able to still cope? Because we just want to get married, and that's what we just say it and laugh. You bound yourself. You bind yourself already when it comes to taking about marriage. Because so many people don't really they just say it for, okay, this is what they say, this is what the pastor say, that's how we say it, and that's it. No, it's more than that. Because when you go against the vows, you are just bringing curse onto your head. That's it. Because so many people were present on that day that you said, yes, I do. So what is going to happen? Except it is adultery and you cannot be able to cope, you don't have that forgiving spirit. Or nowadays, I don't even think the Bible talk about ọkọ tó na ìyàwó àbí ìyàwó tó na ọkọ, vice versa like that. Because I don't think bóyá láyé ìgbà yẹn kò ṣẹlẹ̀, or maybe people didn't, those people that translated the Bible, maybe it's in the Bible but people didn't translate it very well. They didn't put it.
The problem of that is that if you look at the fundamental of marriage is love. You understand? It's love. God did not say anything about that. But the main something for husband and wife is love, right? And when the love is not there anymore, what are you waiting for? Tell me, what are you waiting for? Until they kill you? No, you have to vacate the marriage immediately. That is my own.
Thank you so much, sir. Let me read comments. Omobasha said back then, courtship between a man and a woman is very long. A man and woman can date for 6 years or more than that self. But nowadays, some people can meet within a month and plan for marriage. Definitely, no matter how perfect they are, there will still be a problem that will occur due to the lack of courtship time. It's true. I believe if a man and a woman can take time to assess themselves before marriage, they might likely they might likely be problem free. It's true. And that's what I say. People don't assess their self. Let me continue. Mr. Leonard Damlola said, marriage is being there for each other, whether it is rosy or not.
Yeah.
Be each other confident and stalwart supporter. That's it. You have to be each other's confident. You have to be there for each other. When it is raining, maybe it's shining. You just have to be there. Mr. Olasoye said, be prepared. A lot of things are going to happen in that marriage that you so wish you never even venture into it. But how you respond to those trying times is what will define your marriage, better or worse. Thank you so much, sir. Omobacha said, only a man who is not okay will have diamond, who they both started their marriage life together at home and go for browns that is not up to diamond. Thank you so much, sir. If truly there is love among them, for better for worse, is a go for married couples. Thank you so much, sir. Mr. Abibola Akiboboye said, it is advisable for a couple to separate when there is threat to life. Thank you so much, sir. When there is threat to life, he said it is advisable for couples to do what? To go their separate way, to separate. He said it is a bond between two matured. Hold on. He said when there is domestic violence, they should separate. Thank you so much, sir. Mr. Adesomi Adegeye said, ìgbéyàwó ọ̀rọ̀ ńlá. Marriage is a lifetime journey. It is a bond between two mature and right-minded people. It is a journey that is not easy and journey that ends with death. But nowadays, it is something else. It is for money, for love, for wealth, for property. No girl or guy want to face challenges in marriage. Before they see problem, they will run out of the marriage. It is now Igida Eyefo.
Why man? Why man? I believe the man is the one that's supposed to provide. Yeah. I believe that when there is maybe there is no, as he said, there is one that he said that repeat the.
Oh, okay. He said, but nowadays it is something else. It is now for money, for love, for wealth, for property. No guy or girl want to face challenges in marriage. Before they see problem, they run out of the marriage.
Why guys? I suppose that I believe that it's only women. Because guys is the one that, yes, man is the one that married you. You know that is, if anything happens, you have to
be responsible.
Yeah.
No, see, when we say we want to shoulder all the responsibility to the man, no, that is not marriage. Marriage, when we talk about,
you have to endure.
Oh,
not
you're talking about
many people now, when there is problem, they leave their wife and their children, they run away.
It's true.
Why? You are the one that married married her, and you are the one that provide those children. Why do you leave that problem for the women and run away? You're supposed to stay. You understand what I mean?
Yeah. Thank you so much, man. Mr. Olafisoye Ibuko said, but let's remember that after wars, there is worst. When it gets to the point that your limit has been exceeded and you are at the worst phase, you are justified to pull out. After all, it is for better for worse, not for better for worst. May God not let us face worst in Jesus' name in our marriage. Because at that time, you really have to think, when tó ti dé góńgó tó jẹ́ pé ẹ̀mí gan fẹ́ lọ sí, you have to be very, very careful. Oh, Mr. Abimbola Akipoboye want to call. Let me call him so that he can Hello, sir. Hello, sir. You are welcome, sir.
Yeah, you are welcome. Most likely, the topic is interesting.
Thank you so much,
And
sir.
what I want to say for my contribution is the Bible. When you are discussing about
The
about
host.
the marriage in the Bible,
Hmm.
the marriage that they are talking for better for what is not the Bible.
Hmm.
That is why Jesus said we should not swear.
Hmm.
If they are Europeans, they go to his wife wedding.
Hmm.
When the marriage they don't swear. They just marry each other.
Hmm.
They don't swear. But they brought it to the church. That is what caused the problem.
Hmm.
And people are now using it for better for worse in the church. We see sometimes some people have problems.
Hmm.
They like somebody like impotent now. He will go and marry. And he knows that he's impotent. Because it's better for worse. He wants to trap that
Lady.
But lady have problems. They will go and marry. And they will say it's better for what they have caused so many problems. People bringing this thing has caused so many problems. That is where the church has problems. But when you read about Jesus say we should not swear. Jesus they say we should not swear. So that most of the swear at the end of the day we cannot cope with it when because people will now deceive us. We still deceive in the church, mostly in the church. Well, something will be happen to you, you don't go and marry. And you now say that it's for better for what that is where the problem lies in the church.
Thank you so much, sir.
The Bible does not encourage us to swear. Jesus does not encourage anybody to go and swear. Swearing, when you say your yes is yes, your no is no. And for better for worse, when two couples are going to marry, their advice is to tell they know each other better. This is my problem, whether it's problem, whether feeling, they should not go and later the person now find out. That means you can cause, you can't say the person cannot go out from that place, cannot divorce. But someone that says his partner this thing has lied and after marriage now discover that all what he has been telling the person is lie. You can opt out, saving things, I can't go again. Most of it happen mostly in the church. In the church now, for better for worse, it's not a church, it's European something they brought
European
to the church.
style.
Yeah, they brought it to the church, and the church now accepted it. In the real marriage in the church, it's just between two families. They will come together and marry. That is it. But the European brought it, and we now accept it as church doctrine.
Church doctrine.
That is my contribution.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Did you just heard what Mr. Abimbola Akiboboye just explained to us? He said there is nowhere in the Bible that it is written that you should say for better for worse. And thank God, I really appreciate Mr. Olafsoye for giving us that Bible passage. It's true. The Bible said don't swear. He said Mr. Abimbola, he said the Europeans they brought it. They brought it as their own is one of the doctrine that they like, and they brought it. They just include it in the church. It is not there's nowhere in the Bible that says swear when you want to get married. Please, if there is anywhere in the Bible, maybe àwọn tó mọ àwọn Bible scholars that are on this platform, please educate us more. Kò síbi tó wà ń bẹ̀. It's just that they just want to use it to trap us. That's how Bíbélì ṣe ní kán máa ṣe. There is nothing back in the days. There is nothing like white wedding. Or maybe they do church wedding. But it's just a doctrine. It's just something that was brought from these European countries. They just include it in the church doctrine, and that's it. So for better for worse, you have to be very careful. Marriage back in the day, marriage is between two families. In as much they said, okay, we agree together. Are you? They asked their daughter, they asked their son, are you okay? Are you sure you're gonna be able to cope? And they said okay. And both the family they interact together, they love each other. They say this family, then oti decon. Then these two child, then they can marry each other. In as much as the families are able to do what they are able to cooperate, and they say okay, I feel like wá dùn sí ṣé inú yẹn tẹ̀yin náà dùn sí. Please let me read comments. Let me see. Omobasha said, if we the man that go against that statement, it is we the man that go against that statement most time, because we are never contented with what we have. A man who suffer a lot get a lady he wants to marry to finally accept his proposal. We know the value of her and we never allow her to go away from him. But only a man who met a girl and got her without stress will joke with her and do anything that satisfies him without thinking about the wife, because he didn't suffer to get her. Thank you so much, sir. Mr. Adesomi Adegeye said, and again, marriage is not how we see it. Marriage is not the wedding day. Marriage starts a day after the wedding day. That is when they know that marriage is, they know what marriage is called. And in marriage, both sides need to manage themselves, because we are not born and raised the same way. Yeah, thank you so much, sir. Let me go back to that vow. I would say we all make mistakes. That's it when it comes to that vow, because have you ever sat down and talk about and think about it? How this vow ṣé kìí ṣe pé mo ń bring curse sórí ara mi, because when the worst happen, the worst, because we are human being, èèyàn ni wá, worst tó jẹ́ pé àwa gan mọ̀ pé kìí ṣe àní sá, of course we gonna run away, and the worst is part of the beating in the marriage. So because are we not gonna say because we took that vow tó jẹ́ pé àdẹ̀fẹ́ sọ pé no, then we can say we don't want to go against it, thank you so much ma, then we can say okay, I'm going, no. May God help us. Let me see. Let me read more comment. Mr. Olafse said, Mr. Solidayo, thank you so much, sir. Our problems start from all these men of God. Remember when King David killed Uriah? Oh, I don't understand. Oh, Uriah for marrying his wife. A prophet was sent to him and he told him the truth. Then, when Pharaoh was not ready to release the people of Israel, Moses talked to him despite how wicked he is. But look at our big pastors today. Thank you. Mr. Bolode Oku Emmanuel said, for better for worse in a marriage is a word of encouragement and inspiring word so that both couples will be able to stay in time of trouble. It's not really biblical to make an oath. Thank you so much, sir. Mrs. Adekoya Olasukomi said, marriage is not a thing to joke about. Marriage is just like a book cover that you don't know what is written inside the book until you begin to open it and read it. If we say for better for worse in marriage, it depends on the type of man you marry. If you are in a marriage that you are just enduring, even when the man is up to do, if the table now turn around, it will be for worse for run for your life new, because the man will frustrate your life and transfer the aggression on you. You see what he's talking about? I think what she's talking about here is that if the man used to be the provider of the house and everything, and now the table turn around, if you marry a kind of man that is jealous and the woman is the one that is doing very well, in fact she says that man is going to frustrate you. Tó bá jẹ́ pé man burúkú, he will frustrate you. Let me read one more comment before we go on the break. James 5, Mr. Olafse said, James 5:12. He said, but above all, my brothers, do not swear, either by heaven or by heart or by any other oath, but let your yes be yes and your no be no, so that you may not fall under condemnation. Thank you so much for that Bible passage once again, sir. It said, let your yes be yes and your no be no, so that you will not do what you will not fall under any condemnation. So that when your marriage and the worst happen and you want to run away, people will not condemn you. They say, remember that day you took that oath now. You have to be very careful when it comes to oath taking. Oath taking, you have to be very careful. I think that is the reason why people are now saying, please, sir, help me to put for better there. I don't know to do for better for worse. I think it's one of it. That's it. People don't want to do for better for worse again because that worst worst tó ń bọ̀ gan that you don't know about ó lè ju ìwọ fún ara ẹ lọ. So how can you as a person shoulder that big thing that is coming your way? So we cannot decide for tomorrow. Let's just leave tomorrow to decide for itself. We'll be right back.
Ǹjẹ́ tó nípa iléeṣẹ́ kan àrà ọ̀tọ̀ Ayogen ló wà ní Adémúlẹ̀ ní road ní nọ́mbà 157 ní face to face inter brosses ibẹ̀ náà wà báyìí wọ́n ń ta aṣọ wọ́n ń ta bàtà wọ́n ń ta oríṣiríṣi nǹkan even though èyí obìnrin tẹ̀ mọ́ra wọ́n ń ta bra tẹ́wọ́tẹ́ ìgbọ́n fún ara ẹ̀ báwo ọkọ̀ yára rí bá ní àhà ṣé àrà ọ̀tọ̀ tún lè yà wọ́n mi báyìí oríṣiríṣi nǹkan náà ń ta wọ́n ń ta mọ́tò wọ́n ń ta lẹ̀ even though tó bá jẹ́ professional tẹ́kọ̀ omorin kan àbúrò tẹ́kọ̀ ṣe tíátà lọ síbẹ̀ wà ní studio bẹ́ẹ̀ tẹ́kọ̀ wà á ti kọrin tẹ́kọ̀ orin ẹ̀ ó yàtọ̀ sí gbogbo àwọn tẹ́kọ̀ tó wà ní ilẹ̀ tẹ́kọ̀ even though ní Nàìjíríà tó bá ti débẹ̀ oríṣiríṣi kámẹ́rà oríṣiríṣi woman standby camera ọ̀rẹ́ máa níbẹ̀ ẹ wò ẹ má yẹn tẹ́kọ̀ ẹ lọ sí Èkó ẹ lọ sí Ìbàdàn ẹ lọ sí Ìlọrin ẹ lọ sí Àbújá láti lọ máa record ẹ ní ìdájí ṣe wàhálà mọ́ ẹ máa lọ sí Ayogen báyìí ó milẹ̀ pẹ̀lú kékeré ni o owó tó ní ayé lára tẹ́wọ̀ bá a iṣẹ́ ilé ìdára báyìí tẹ́kọ̀ ìlú wájú editing everything gbogbo wọn àwọn standby generator standby oríṣiríṣi ìkọlẹ̀ máa nílò bẹ́ẹ̀ ẹ wò ẹ ti máa lọ sí ìbára Ayogen wo.
This program, make sure you are sharing this program. Let me read. I saw an article online. I'm just going to read it and we'll talk about it. It said, this person said there are two separate and distinct areas from where attack against the marriage come from. He said from within the marriage itself. He said the attack can come through the partner of the covenant, then from outside the marriage relationship against the marriage partner. He said outside the marriage relationship and within the marriage itself. So let me read this oath. The oath that we are always taking. This is what it says. Let me paraphrase it so that we understand better when it comes to that oath we take in the church. It said, the man will say, I take this woman as my wife, to treat her for better or for worse, to abuse and ill-treat her as I wish, to have her meet my needs, to hurt her as often as I desire because now she's my wife and cannot escape. I own her. I can have sex with anyone I desire because I am the man. I can do as I please in complete disregard to her feeling till death do us part. Let me read it again. He said, then the man will say, I take this woman as my wife, to treat her for better or for worse, to abuse her and treat her as I wish, to have her meet all my needs, to hunt her as often as I desire because she is now my wife and cannot escape. I own her. I can have sex with anyone I desire because I am the man, and do as I please in complete disregard to her feeling till death do us part. Now, this person is saying this is what the wife is going to say. The wife will say, I take this man as my husband, to have and to hold, to cherish and to love, in sickness and disease, for better or for worse, against any outside attack that will threaten our relationship. Always seeking ways to strengthen and grow our relationship till death do us part. Can you see how biased that is? Because when it comes to marriage, we always say the men are the provider. Àwọn ni ọ̀gá pátápátá, we call them small gods. So in that marriage, they can do as they please. Whereas for the wife, it's the other way around. So this is my question. And I'm going to start with Mrs. Abimbola Akimboboyi. What do you think with what I just read right now? And that is reality.
Yeah, but it's not supposed to be so. Because about this marriage, I normally say this marriage is equal. Yes. Because it's what they ask you, they ask me. They face me, are you going to leave other women and cleave to this man as your lovely husband? And I say yes. And then I turn back and ask you, Are you going to leave other girls, other women's around you and cleave to your wife? What do you say?
I do.
You say, I do. So they did not even say the half of it is for you and the quarter is for me. No. I believe that we have equal rights. I know that you are a head to provide. You married me I'm not your slave. Bible says that I'm your helpmate. So I'm not your slave that you can do anyhow, that for better, for worse, that in anything that you can go for other ladies and do whatever you like and come back home. That I will not talk. No. That is my own. We have equal rights. Don't cheat. I will not cheat. But many men will say that I'm the head. That is not what the Bible said. He said you are going to leave other women and cleave to your wife, leave other men and cleave to your husband. Why are we always saying that man is I know that man is the head of the house. To respect you as my head. I cannot use my leg because you are my head. I cannot put my head on the floor and using my head to match it. That is what they say. Not about those things that you'll be beating me or going outside and messing up. Because you are my head, I will not talk. No.
Thank you so much, ma. What do you think, ma?
Yeah, it's because some men are selfish and greedy. They just want to fly their ego that I'm the man of the house. I can do as I like. I'm the provider. I can no my wife cannot say. So some men in some home, their wife cannot contribute to anything. That if they have an issue that let me just have my own opinion. No, what opinion do you are a woman? What do you have to say? What do you have to tell me? You cannot even tell me anything. So and that's very bad. And we can't call that one marriage because the man is just there that I'm all in all. There's nothing you can say as a woman. Just keep quiet. You don't have anything. You don't have any advice to give me. You don't have anything to contribute. So it should not be so. In marriage, it should be two of you must come together and agree on any issue that you are going through. Not that it's only for you only to decide. So man, if a woman just do anything, they will just go outside and mess up and come back and say this. And if it is the case of the woman that just they will say obìnrin ni ẹ ò lè ṣerú nǹkan bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn. But why is it that men can do it and say ó jẹ lọ ìbọ́kùnrin ni.
We are equal.
Yeah, we are equal. So when you love somebody, you should be able to endure, to come together and agree. Not that the other way that say we are weak. Some people will say women are weaker vessel. You are weaker vessel, and we bring a life into the world. We carry pregnancy for 9 months and deliver the baby. And they said women are weaker vessel. They don't have anything to offer. It should not be so. Everything we must come together to agree.
It's true. Thank you so much.
You see this about cheating or not cheating. The time that I'm in Nigeria, I told my husband, not because of maybe you are a man of Guinea, you cheat. I do not cheat because I love myself. I love my body. I don't want to call. I don't want to useless myself. Yeah. I cherish this my body. I respect my body. That not all men will be seeing my nakedness. So it's left for you for men that they will be seeing your or show all those is left for you. But for my own opinion, I believe that I have to keep, and because of the vow and the love of God. Because some men will say, ó ti ọkọ obìnrin ni kò lè ṣe kò lè chicken kan mi ló ní kíni. No, you respect yourself. There is some men that say, I will never cheat. I will never open this my body for another woman to just see it. You respect, you have discipline. But some men, no. They need it on that skirt.
Thank you so much, man. Let me read this because I still have another question. So I'm coming back to you. Please, viewers, make sure you are sending in the comment. I hope today we are really we are able to read all these comments. Let me see. Mrs. Akitola Christiana, Miss Akitola Christiana said, marriage is for better or worse because you can't be expecting things to be going smoothly every day. There will be a day that things will not be fine with them, and both couple has to support each other. Omobasha said, Ẹ̀gbọ́n Ọlá Fisoye Ìbùkúnjọ. Those prophets then have direct communication with God. But our nowadays pastor are using MTN to call God. But the network is bad. It's true. Pastors of nowadays don't think about marriage. And also, no matter how strong or bad the marriage, allowing pastor to interfere will start bringing up unwanted issue. It will start bringing up unwanted issue. Mr. Lase said, Omoba Shaz Adeyemi, you can imagine pastor telling gullible flower to drink poison that God told him they won't die, and you will see another one telling them to eat grass that they are sheep. May God help us. Let's see, Matthew 25:18-22 say, and you say, if anyone swear by the altar, it is nothing. But if anyone swear by the gift that is on the altar, he is bound by his oath. You blind men, for which is greater, the gift or the altar that makes the gift sacred? So whoever swear by the altar swear by itself, and by everything on it. And whoever swear by the temple swear by itself, and by him who dwell in it. And whoever swear by heaven swear by throne of God, and by him who sits upon it. May God help us. Oaths. Mr. Leonard Danola said, for better for worse, under good or bad circumstance, good or bad effect, the couples entrust to trust each other. And this vow is a vital recipe in making marriage work, because it will constantly be in their hearts that they have a vow to keep. But some people are coward, they can't face challenges. Once their marriage hits the bottom rock, they quickly talk to their leg or salon. Omobasha said, in Nigeria, we have the mentality that if a man approach a lady, the first thing, go to church to pray for it. Whereas no fake pastor will mislead you, then they will lose a diamond while searching for browse. I believe if there is genuine love among them, genuine, oh, thank you so much, genuine love. If there is genuine love among them, why going to pastor to pray? Instead, why don't they themselves kneel down and pray to God to bless the marriage? I believe some broken marriage today are those who took pastor's opinion upon their own and family own. It's true. So many people, they base their marriage, their relationship, their courtship on what the pastor says. You find yourself, you've been in a relationship, you've been in courtship for that relationship, let's say it just started like 6 months. Even then, a year before the person said, okay, I want to marry you, then you say you want to go and pray about it. What about that love 30% in this year before you run to your pastor? So that is the waste. Then the pastor will say, then you start search for the scratch again. So why can't we just pray and kneel down and say, God, show me the way? I remember when my husband, when I met him and he said he wants to marry me, I laughed. Oh my God. I said, well, for me to listen to what you said, I'm somebody that always dream. He said, well, if I meet you in my dreams, then I know that this is God's ordained. So I just say, I didn't even tell my parents about it. So my own is that I was just waiting for that dream. And every time he sees me, he just says, ṣé o ti wá rí mi ní ojú àlá ẹ̀? Màá ní ẹ ṣe sùúrù. When he's next to me. No, it's not àmọye. When you know who you are, then you understand, okay, this is who I am. Because me, I'm a dreamer. Tí nǹkan bá máa ṣẹlẹ̀, Ọlọ́run á ti fi hàn mí, and I will just say, mommy, ibi àlá báyìí. Me and my mommy will like each other's dream interpreter. So when I have a dream and tí mo lọ bá wọn, I ní okay báyìí, kí ni ìwọ kọ́kọ́ think? Màá ní nǹkan báyìí ni mo think. And she will give me her own opinion on what she think about this thing again. So that is who I am. I understand it is a gift that God has given me. tí bá máa ní problem bá máa jà pẹ̀lú èèyàn in 2 months in 2 years and everything I would have seen it in the dream then máa caution pé mi ò fẹ́ kémi àti ẹni yìí jà because nǹkan tí mo rí lójú àlá yẹn is bad and this person means a lot to me. It's just that God telling you that you and this person you may have issue but caution yourself so that doesn't happen. That is who I am.
Yeah, I know about you, the dream you're talking about. Some people, yes, I used to have it, but that if you have dream that you didn't think of it. Let me tell you, sometimes devil is trickish.
Yeah.
If you don't think about that, if you don't know him that you have dream already, that is what I'm saying. You are dream already. But if you put it in your mind that always when I see you in the dream, you may see him in the dream. I mean a couple of times. So that is what
Because
I'm saying.
I wasn't
But sometimes you dream. Yeah, sometimes we dream. So sometimes you dream.
I wasn't even ready because I didn't even give him an answer. Okay, mo ti ready. So I wasn't even ready to. In my mind, I wasn't even ready to give him an answer. Okay, mo ti gbọ́. So I just used that one to say, okay, so that you leave me alone. But until I said I'm ready, and that's when I now opened up to my parents. They said, okay, let's go and pray about it. But that love is already there. I already accepted to pray. Any mo nífẹ̀ẹ́, and that is it. Before I even went to meet my parents, what did they think about? Did we even think? I think they even invited. So that's it.
So about that, you see about this
for
love.
some people it works.
Yes,
for some people it doesn't work.
You see about this go and tell pastor or not. You know what you want.
It's true.
Yeah. Like the time my husband and I met my husband, he said, go and pray. I did not pray, my sister. When he come back again, and my pastor said, have you given him answer? I said no. But when we are still going, I see everything. That is the time I give him answer. Not that maybe they pray and tell me. I see that this is the Shokoto. So I surrender. I don't believe on the okay.
You know the mistake people always do is that okay, my father is a pastor before, and that time there will be a lady brought 2 men that is dating both of them, and he said he want to marry one of them. Which one is best? You understand? Which one is best?
It's best.
And my father look at him and look at her and say, you know these people more than me. Go and do your research.
What do you want?
Do your research.
What do you want?
And see the kind person that you are dealing with and choose your choice. If people choose for you, they will mislead you and it's going to cost you later.
Yeah. Yes, it's true.
You yourself, men, don't ever make that mistake that I have one pastor, I want to pray about my girlfriend. If you chose money or any, àtẹ́lẹwọ́ ẹni, kò kí n tán ní jẹ, ìwọ fúnra ẹ̀ ló máa tán ara ẹ jẹ. What did I say? Tó bá ti mọ̀ pé eléyìí ó ń jà, ó ń runú fùfù, ó máa lù mí, ó máa ṣe, ìwọ fúnra ẹ̀ ti mọ̀. But because of his money, ó wá tán ara ẹ jẹ, wàá bá ẹrù ẹ níbodè. Do you understand? Ìwọ ló máa choose ìwọ̀n kàkàrí ẹ ibi tó fẹ́ rìn sí. Don't let me deceive you. People are ignoring that maybe he may change, because he has money, maybe he may change. Oh, you are destroying yourself. You are destroying yourself. Choose wisely. That is it.
Thank you so much, sir. Mr. Adeson Adigere says some couple get married because of some certain things, like handsome or beautiful girls, riches, fame, and for afẹ́fẹ́ yẹyẹ. And marriage is not like that. Before getting married, we need to know ourselves well and know our do's and don'ts. Yeah, I don't think we always do that in Nigeria. We just get married.
No,
in
some church, that is their problem. Some church doesn't support marriage, courtship long. Like me now, we courtship. We know that I will not say we know ourselves 6 years before we marry. You understand? We know ourselves. And the first time my husband came to our church, because I'm a pastor sister, the first day he came, He say in mind, he just tell her that this is my wife.
Right.
Later he now say, she mo fẹ́ wá nìyẹn. That's all. He doesn't know me anywhere. Doesn't know him. So that's why I say, when they come, I say, Ondo ke. Kí mo fẹ́ fi Ondo ṣe. Yes, it's true now. So later you know that this Ondo, that is what I say. When I married, I say you marry Ondo. I say the best. I married the best. I don't know what happened to Ondo. That is, I married the best for me.
That's it.
That is it.
He said riches, fame, and for and marriage is not like that. Before getting married, we need to know ourselves well and know our do's and don'ts. Nǹkan tí mo fẹ́ ni, nǹkan tí mo fẹ́ kọ́ lélẹ̀. Ṣé o lè ṣe kí ọ̀rọ̀ wa kó yéra wa? Can you do it? If not, tí ìyàwó máa lọ títí ẹ o.
Yes.
This is my don't. Can you cope? If that person can't cope with it, kíní ẹ ti pọ̀ jù. Jẹ́ kan ọ̀nà rèé. Àwọn ẹja pọ̀, ó pọ̀ ní odò tó jẹ́ pé wọ́n lúwẹ̀ẹ́. Just go and search for your own. You will meet it. That's it.
But do you believe that? So I didn't believe that maybe some people will hide their behavior, because some people you have to know yourself. Some people that even though you courtship 10 years, some people they used to hide their behavior because I don't understand.
Some people are pretenders. May God
For how many years?
No, see, when we talk about pretenders, at that moment they are looking for something, and until Toma grab where Toma sọ pé okay òun ní o nǹkan tí mo ṣe pretend o mo ti wá rí, and that is when tó jẹ́ pé their true colour will now show.
Because I want to marry man now. I want to marry man now. They do something that I did not like. I will not show my color. My husband know my color. Until now, I did not change. He know how I behave.
I understand what you're saying. I was watching one Korean movie. I'm still watching it because Kini. This man, that man, he is rich, only so many industry and everything. Then this girl came there. She's working for this man and everything. And along the way, the man is like, let's say at that time, the man was 60 and the girl was just maybe 35. So that man, and then he fall in love with that lady. So they got married and everything. You know, till the man turned, he was 60 at that time, till he turned 90. This woman is still pretending. Kò bímọ fún máa yẹn bọ̀ máa yẹn ní ọmọ ẹyọ kan. Ìyàwó ẹ̀ tó ṣe kíní, ìyàwó ẹ̀ ti kú. She pretended. Because at that moment she was tired with that relationship. So sometimes we just laugh with the man and everything, and at the back of our mind, they are always telling us our feeling. What she's saying to that man, pé bàbá arúgbó olóṣì olóburúkú. Kí ló dé tí ò kú? And when the man, you know, those are pretenders. They will pretend for you to the end. So what I'm saying about this thing. So when it got to some certain stage, then ìgbà míì a máa fún máa yẹn ní, ó mọ̀ pé ó ní high blood pressure. A máa fún ní oúnjẹ tó wà oily. And let me bring you this. It's not that the man see her as scary, but she has another agenda. So immediately the opportunity came. They went to the theater. The man took her to the cinema. Well, at least once he holds together. So to go and watch movie. And when they are watching that movie and everything in the cinema, bí máa yẹn ṣe ní heart attack yẹn tó di ìyàwó ẹ̀ mú pé kó gbà òun sílẹ̀. You know she just did like this. Until that man suffocates. Jesus. She was happy, said this is an opportunity. So we have pretend. I mean, God, let me see. Mr. Bolode Oku Emmanuel said, for me, I think it's better to use the word because when there is problem, we should try to face it. No matter what the situation might be, like the life of Job, he still stick with God. But if someone intentionally married after he or she knows that he's having an eating problem, then if the secret is now discovered later, then he may leave immediately because that person lied. And when the foundation is built on lie, that's it. Mr. Lafsoye said, making vow is the direct opposite of what the Bible teaches us. Do not swear or make vow, because no man is certain he can keep them. Yeah, we are not certain we can keep those vows. Because what? We are human. And change is constant. So today you may be that good looking girl, so so innocent, so this and everything. When the situation of life grab you, you see that ẹni tó fẹ́ gbà yẹn why tó ṣe wá tán tó wá di èṣù mọ́ ẹ lọ́wọ́. That is life. We are destined to change, and that is why we cannot predict what is going to happen tomorrow. That's it. Thank you so much, sir, for that statement. He said the vows widely used in marriage in churches by man of God, for better, for worse, etc., are all pagan. Why even teach it? It's true. Because it's not in the Bible. See, we told those who we should swear for better, for worse. It's just man-made. Man-made oaths that we are using in the church. Mr. Boyede said, if there is no vow here in Nigeria, there will be more divorcee. No. Even after getting married, you even forget about the vow.
The vows.
You are just living your life. How many people after getting married, sir? Then after 10 years, 15, even 2 to 3 years after you even get your children, do you really remember the vows? Until maybe somebody call you to their marriage again to come and attend. Nobody remember it. We don't even remember. It's not because of that marriage. Don't because of the vow ta take. No, it's not because of the who remembers the vow. Nobody. Mr. Adesomi Adegaye said the vow is just like Nigerian national anthem and pledge. They don't know what is behind the vow, and they don't know the cost that is attached to it when they go against it. I think the priest needs to tell them the meaning of the vow before they take it and say, yes, I do. Because that yes, I do is like when Olugbohun say amen to cause. May God help us. It's true. See, it's true. We are laughing about it, but that is the reality. That is what it should be. The church really has to sit people down, most especially marriage counselors. They have to sit people down in the church. Let them understand what this vow is all about. Let them break it into pieces before they certify them. Okay, you are ready to do or to go for your marriage. What does it entail? That's it. Mr. Lifesoye Ebukoje said, no longer for better, for worse. It is now for better, for stake, for worst, for gone. It's true. It's true. He says saying for better is just the same way people say they are strong instead of saying they are healed when they are actually healed. Every marriage has good and bad times. Even if Otedola marries Dangote's daughter, there will always be a bridge to cross. Thank you so much, sir. Mr. Faregon Jesse said, remember, marriage is a covenant, not a contract. Marriage is covenant to be cherished, not a contract. A contract is always about a conditional consideration between people that is on a timetable. It is about the best deal that you can get. I will do this if only you will do that. When something goes wrong, the other person can walk away from the contract. A covenant, on the other hand, is based on unconditional love between God, a husband and a wife. It is based on reciprocity, but sacrificial action and commitment. That commitment might not only be between you and God at the lowest point in your marriage, but God honors that faithfully. Bottom line, a contract is all about what you get, and a covenant is about what you give. With what you just said, so I want to ask a question. And this question is marriage love, is it unconditional or is it always conditional? Because we always say love is unconditional. See, let's think about this.
What?
Let's talk about, let me break it down. Let's talk about reality. In every marriage, is it unconditional love or conditional marriage?
Most marriage now is conditional marriage, but when we look at this, it should be unconditional. You should love the person. That you should not think about what is happening now, but you should look into the future. It's not that maybe your husband is not well to do now, or maybe before you have everything is rosy, everything is buoyant, but later the table turn around. you must be able to still love him. The first love that you show to him must still be there. It should not be conditional. It should not be, it should, that, as we have been saying, that marriage should be, it should not be a contract. It is sacrificial. You should be able to sacrifice in that marriage, to give everything you have to the marriage. You must not think about what is happening now. Maybe my husband, maybe something has gone, maybe they sack him in his place of work. Can I cope? There's no, my husband is just staying at home and I'm the one going to work. You should not because of that start raining abuses on your husband, that òkúkú níṣẹ́ mọ́, kò sí nǹkan kan fún ẹ mọ́, pé kíní èmi ni mo kúkú lọ tí mò ń mú wálé. Oh, you must not think about that. You must remember before how you started, how the man love you before, even before even some women, some men will just pick them from the gutter and make them to be somebody. You should remember that. Not because what is happening now, maybe something your husband is going through something now, and because of that you just say, I don't think I can cope with this. It should be unconditional love. The marriage should not be conditional, that torí pé owó wà ní mo ṣe báyìí lọ, tí ò bá sówó mọ́ mo gbé já nìyẹn. It should not be like that.
Thank you so much, ma.
Yeah.
What do you think, ma?
Yeah, you said it all. You know, many people, they say about ladies, like maybe he's putting on weight. Some men will put on weight. Like my husband, now when we marry him, they believe that I'm the one that we
Put on more weight.
put on more weight, because you know that I have flesh on my body. My husband have, but I don't know that my husband can be able to. Okay, let me say that now, that I am looking for a 6-pack. You have to. That is some things you have to face. There's many things you have to face. There's sometimes you may marry this beautiful lady, and something happen on the way. Because of the love and the confidence you make, you have to look that this person, I don't even know why I married him or her. Believe that in anything happen, I don't know what can happen. I will still love him or her till death do us part. But some people, immediately something little thing happen now, they say, my husband did not have 6-pack again. And again, some people, because there's a one woman that he married, the man is 65 years. That is why there's many people now, they don't think of this vow again. They marry because of money or things. The lady married a man of 65 years. No, he say he's 60 years. And the lady is 28. And they just have 2 kids. Later, maybe 10 years later, the man cannot perform very well. Now he say he want to divorce. The man did not do anything, and they have money. Now that he have invested, now he say he want to leave that man. I mean, you took a oath as a lady, because it used to happen to lady again, but men's own is very much. Now, what will you say about this? Now he wants to divorce her. The man did not treat her bad. He have the money, but because of that sex, he said he want to leave that man because he cannot perform very well again. What do you say about this?
Well,
No. Are you advising the lady to leave the man?
Well, we can't say the lady should, because she
But
when
if
she got married,
no, but if it is the man and the wife have the
man will run, the man will go.
Hey,
but the lady is that.
Please, you guys should answer this question.
Okay.
Let them, okay.
When the lady is married to that old man, the lady know that she's an old man, right?
Yeah.
Why are you complaining again? That's what. Why are you complaining? You know this man is an old man, and maybe a few years, the body will be, you will not have any power to do anything no more. You're supposed to know that one in your mind. Why are you complaining? Face your available. Stay there.
But then he said he doesn't want to stay.
Stay there. Stay there, because you have to stay there. Because why? Because you have already come there. You have the money that you have. You have everything now. The man cannot do again. And you are telling me you want to vacate? That is nonsense.
We die together.
You understand? That is nonsense. If the man is treating her bad,
No, the man is not treating her.
she can move out. She can do whatever she like. But she's not treating her bad. And you know before you marry this man that is an old man. But the money that you are looking for there blind you. You have to stay in the marriage. What's wrong with you?
But some people advise her to go and look for that you should not leave the man to go and look for saving.
I don't care about that. Either you look for anything, but you have to stay and that man marry you because you want somebody to take care of him. That's it.
Gbogbo owó tó ti make ní tó wà mú a dime lọ.
It's not
possible.
It's not possible now.
Okay, yeah, I asked a question. I said marriage love, is it unconditional or conditional? So people gave me answer. There's a reason why I asked this question, and I'm going to go to, but let me read people's comments on that this thing. Omar Bashar said it depends the love between them. So marriage nowadays are conditional. It is 80-20. To find a marriage with unconditional love is rare. Thank you so much. Mrs. Ayomide Abiodun said it should be unconditional. That marriage love should be unconditional. Okay, let's see. Mr. Leonard said marriage love should be unconditional because there is nothing you can do to a person that you love unconditionally. Love is not biased. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that one is good. So I want you to listen. Listen very well. The scripture declares that a marriage covenant is likened to the covenant between Christ and his bride, the church. Which means that when we violate God's covenant, I mean his commandments, and choose not to change and turn away from our wicked ways, our intimate relationship with God is broken. Are you understanding it? The first thing God does is deal with us about correcting the violation of the covenant. He gave us a covenant. He said, if you do this, then I will do this with you. You see, there is condition to his love for us. Are you understanding where I'm going with this? Okay, let me keep reading. He said, the first thing God does is deal with us about correcting the violation of the covenant in order to restore our intimate relationship with him. He said, if you do something bad, then my intimate relationship with you is what? Breaks. But if you follow my covenant, if you follow my commandment, he said it's going to draw us what? Nearer. Okay, let's keep going. He said this is exactly what's supposed to happen in a marriage relationship between a husband and wife. We have been taught that love is unconditional. In a marriage relationship, it is not. None has it ever been. Only non-relationship love. Do you understand? Non-relationship love is unconditional. Relationship love, which is what we find in a marriage, is always conditional. Let me expatiate. Let me read more so that we can understand. He said, God's non-relationship love is what unconditional draw us as sinners to only God to receive the condition of salvation. So whatever is between we and God is always based on condition. He gave us a condition. If you do this with me, I'm gonna be with you. If you do this, if you follow my commandment, so things will I do for you. Can you see his love for us is conditional? Let me continue. He said, for God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten son, that whoever believes in him should not perish but have what? Everlasting life. That's John 3:16. Now let's talk about God's relationship, love which is conditional. He said God's relationship love is what conditionally offers us his children an intimate relationship with God through continuous obedience to his voice and commandments. He said, he who has my commandments and keep them, it is he who I love, then we are not saying marriage is unconditional. No, because we as human beings, we have do's and don'ts. That's why you say, "Damn, you like it." Now, let's imagine, no, you like it. Now you understand, I don't like this. That is conditional. When it comes to marriage, it's not unconditional, as we always say, love is unconditional. No. It comes with condition. And that is because of that condition, that is why we can live together as one. That is what he said. Because I read that thing, I sat down, I was like, it's true. It is true. Without no condition, it's not going to work. Let me see. Let me read more. And he who loves me will be loved by my Father. You see? If you love Jesus Christ, the Lord God will love you. That is it. It's condition. And I will love him and manifest myself to him. That's John 12:21. In relationship love, God will love us if we love him. That's it. Please, I don't know if you have something to say about it. I think it's a great article. When I saw it, it's widening. It's widening my knowledge. No. It's true. It's true. Let me see. What do people say? Mr. Oluwatosin said, "Permit me to ask this question. Is there really any place in the Bible that the phrase for better for worse is found in the Bible or mentioned?" No. No, there's no place. There's no place. So for most of us that have been saying love is unconditional, no. It is based on condition.
No, Kini Pastor Mary Felix is here. Maybe we should ask the question.
Yeah, she's here, so she should give us an answer.
Maybe is there anywhere the...
Oh, yeah, Pastor Mary Felix is here. Please, ma, is there anywhere where the marriage vows and the oath say for better for worse between a man and a woman? Yeah. Yeah, I saw one. Let me see, where's that? Oh, Miss Akintola, please give us answer. I will be reading it. Mrs. Akintola Christiana said, "For better, for worse, for richer, for poorer, in sickness and in health." The line describes the solid foundation upon which a great marriage sits. It is a promise of providing the emotional, financial, physical, and mental support for your partner, whatever the future brings. Without this reassurance, a marriage cannot blossom into a safe and reassuring space. And a couple needs reassurance in order to give and receive deep emotional intimacy. It will be difficult to grow a relationship if you don't have the trust that your husband will be there with you through thick and thin. He said, "This is one of the essential expressions shared in the context of wedding vows, as it is a pledge to be there to nurture the other during not only the good days when it is easy, but also the bad day when it is tough." When it is tough. And you are not seeing a message?
This better for worse of the things. Many men they take an advantage.
Yeah, I just read.
Some people they don't even they know that they are not going to keep to this promise.
They know.
They always use this. I believe they use this one. Don't tell me that man, because of you take her to altar. That is, let me tell you, if man really love you, he know that he love you. There's some people that deceive, even though he take you to altar. If you want to deceive
even he take you to heaven.
Even he take you to Ogulade, he's going to break it. He's going to hurt your feeling. There's some people going to this kind of marriage. There's some people say, "Kikuku marry akoja isimi." You'll be doing another thing. There's some people will say, "I marry you." Ekaje iyawo oloruka mbe. And you will still have good relationship with another woman that you do not have oruka with. Many people, and that is why women, they are when you marry, you just relax. Don't say because your husband have given you a ruka, you just relax. that ọwọ́ mi ti tẹ̀ kíni ẹ̀kúdà. There's some people that they are going to this altar. Even their girlfriend, they are still there. Even that night, they sleep with another girl. Okay, that one you never vow now. After that, even the day you say I do, the person is there. After that, they say I can't share it one. They will be laughing at you. We see many people they laugh like but many people. Some people want to.
We have a caller.
Honorable.
Hello, sir. Yeah, why is it not connecting? Hold on, sir. Let me try and call you, sir, so that it's gonna connect. Yeah. Hello, sir.
Hello.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, are you hearing me now?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, good afternoon and well done.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon,
Yeah,
sir.
I want to contribute. Yeah, I want to contribute a little bit. I heard that about the vows, the for better for worse, for better for poor, in sickness and others.
Yeah.
Yeah, that vow is a vow that every one of us, that
we
every
do.
married man, married woman here, the first day that they want to get married, right?
Yes.
And when they say this, what do you think? Do you say yes or no? You say all of us say yes. You know, vow is like when you go to a shrine. You go to Ogunlade and say, Ogunlade, this woman or this man, I will stay with him, I will stay with her in time of sickness, in time of this. But you know, many of us don't believe in God, and it's not that we don't believe in God, but we think that God is always forgiving, and we know our God is a merciful God. None of us will hear Ogunlade or Sango if you say that before them.
The bá ti divorce ẹ̀ Ogunlade ló pọ̀.
You know, if you will do, you will violate the rule, you know what behind the violation, you know. But sometimes we go to marriage because of something, and when that thing is not there anymore, we try to find an excuse to go away, to leave, you know. But it's not like that. And I know it is happening. Maybe we should say 50-50. Some women will stay with you forever no matter what happens. That is why in life, we don't believe in that vow, but we believe in our partner. The person we marry, because the first day you met that person, there is something that takes you there.
True.
You say you love him or you love her. You should always remember that I love this man, no matter what is happening today or tomorrow.
Yeah.
And if anything happens, I will support. I will do my job. I will do anything in my care to support, to do. The only thing that can take you out of that marriage, we have many things that can take us out from marriage. It's like if you marry a Yamatanga that is giving you everything. And they never understand. If you can marry an educated someone and you will never understand. You can marry an educated man who will never understand. And you know something about understanding? Understanding is that even when you are wrong, you still ready to say, okay, I'm sorry. You still ready to say, it's my wife, it's my husband. You know, it's okay, darling. Let's move on. Let's forget that chapter. Let's move to another one.
Oh.
But whenever you marry a man or a woman who will never understand, who always want to argue to the last, who always want to until you say sorry, it's a problem. And when you marry a man like that, and the next thing he goes to a level that he continues to beat you, he continues to curse you, he continues to send you out of his house, even at night, in the midnight, their kind of husband don't love you anymore. And then, believe me, people change. In the first place, 1 year, 2 years, 10 years, the man can be love you and do anything. That is why we pray. That is why we make sure that we pray, we connect with God. Because Bible told us that even the devil is powerful.
True.
The only thing he doesn't have is salvation.
Mm.
And he wants to do anything to destroy marriage. Especially a good marriage, a survived marriage, a love marriage. That is why, no matter what we are saying today about marriage, vow or no vow, love or no love, if we depart from prayer, from close to God, devil will practice with a second. Do you know that evil spirits can go inside a woman or a man? The man that everybody is praying that, oh, I want to be like this man when I grow up. I want to be like this woman when I grow up. Suddenly things became. So I pray. So most of us that most of marriage that things are happening are not, it's not like the way they started and things are getting back. It's not ordinary. Sometimes it's devil's work to make sure that it might be maybe ọmọ ológo wà nínú ọmọ sábí tí ò dẹ̀ fẹ́ ká jèrè ẹ̀. So find out when he find out to destroy the marriage or to kill that person, he couldn't succeed. He can use that kind of thing to make sure say wọn à ní jèrè ọmọ sábí yẹn nítorí pé ó máa ṣe ọmọ ológo wà nínú ọmọ yẹn. Ọkọ rí pé ológo ni ọmọ ọkọ yẹn wípé ibi tó ń lọ. If I don't destroy this marriage, this man will get it because his wife is his backbone. His wife is the one that stands between him. And no matter what, as long as this woman behind him, he will get there. No matter, because the woman is a woman of God. It's a woman that is close to God. And God listens to her all the time. So devil can come, he can use the husband. Because you know that the husband is a Ogogo man, or is a trouble man, or the man doesn't pray, the man doesn't believe in God, the man doesn't have a relationship with God. That is why husband and wife, family, we pray every day. So the vow can be a revelation. The vow can be something that other people will start. That, oh, at this anointing, they stay together, they love each other in time of trouble, in time of tribulation. That is why we pray. And I pray that things of joy will always be in our family. Amen. And nothing will crush every glorious family.
Amen. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much. Really appreciate you, sir. Honorable Olariwaju said, if you go to Ogunlade, you make a vow. Pé tí má ṣe kíní báyìí kí Ogunlade kó pa ẹ́ kì í pẹ́.
Yes, no.
But how many of us can go there? Because we know that those vows, those vows is just like ọ̀rọ̀ orí ahọ́n.
No,
But sometimes you never know that God is a merciful God. But sometimes you are making vows that you don't really mean. But because o kò fẹ́ o kékeré kan ṣe, o mọ áńgẹ́lì tó ń kọjá. Adẹ̀bẹ̀ dé ládé. And say, yeah, so shall it be at that moment. So we really need to be very, very careful. Let me read comments. I don't know if I lose the comments again. Yeah, Mr. Olafisoye Ibukun just said, many won't have children. So true. Yeah. We always say marriage is unconditional. And the man is telling you that àti máa fẹ́ ìyàwó tí ò bímọ, I will go and look for an alternative. That is not marriage. No, it's not. Because the worst, she herself, she doesn't even know that something like this is going to happen. That she's going to have delay when it comes to children. Those are the worst. Those are the worst that can happen in a marriage. Let me continue. It said, many will lose their assets. Life happens. Many will change physically, certainly. Many will be deformed either by accident or otherwise. These things happen. Many will take ill. We are humans, you know. Many will die too. Life hurts. It's true. So many things will happen along the way. Can you stay? Are you still able to hold on to that vow and say, no, I'm going to stay no matter what happens? Let me see. Because I see some great comments and I don't know. Okay, Mr. Lobson said, this is the history behind this popular marriage phrase. To have fun, to hold from this day forward, for better, for worse, for richer, for poorer, in sickness and in health, to love and to cherish till death do us part. These words were first published in English in the prayer book of 1549, based on early Latin texts, the Sarum and York ritualists of the medieval period. So the origin isn't even biblical. Thank you so much, sir, for that history. For those engaged or contemplating marriage, I would really like to know: one, does this traditional vow apply or hold in these days of adultery, prenups, pansexual, bisexual, transsexual, and other intimate, yeah. Because the moment we utter this word, we become captive and find it difficult and hard to let go, even when things hit rock bottom. The guilt versus society is too much. Then he says, secondly, which will you prefer? To rewrite your own vow that suits both of you, or use the above traditional one? How would you like to draft your own vow to read? So which one do you want? This is another question. Thank you so much, Mr. Olafisoye Ibuku John. He said, which one would you choose? The vows, the traditional vows that they always read to us in the church, or an opportunity to write your own vow and read it and say, this is my promise to you. This is my vows to you. Not the traditional vows that hold us captives. There are so many people, when worst thing happen and they begin to, then there's going to be a stroke. They begin to think about that vows and say, this is what the Bible says. The Bible didn't ask you to take an oath. The Bible didn't ask you to be there even when your husband begin to know gbas. Tó jẹ́ wípé even the life that God give you, ẹnìkan fẹ́ yọ bọ́ lọ́rùn ẹ̀, you are just looking like don't do until tó bá gbà á lẹ́mìí. Ẹ̀mí tó bá dẹ̀ wà, òun ló ń sin Ọlọ́run. In as much as you are still alive, that is an opportunity to do what? To worship God. The moment you die, that's the end. Then you wait till ọjọ́ ìdájọ́ tí gbogbo wa máa resurrect. That's it. Let me read. Mr. Bolode Okwimane said, Bible said a husband will leave his parents' house and live with his wife. So a man should marry only one wife according to the Bible. But nowadays, a man will leave his wife and remarry again. Likewise, woman will leave her husband for another man, which is not supposed to be according to the word of God. But because of the vow, they will be scared of misbehaving among themselves. No, people are not scared anymore. Men, whatever they want to do, I'm telling you, people don't even think about these vows anymore. Nǹkan tó fẹ́ ṣe, wọ́n fẹ́ ṣe nínú wọn. It is in this same Bible, the Bible told us that when your husband died, or maybe your wife died in the Bible, you have the right to remarry. But in the church, there are some pastors that say, le marry. You just stay like that. But it's in the Bible. I will go there and read it for us. Hold on. I saw Mr. Bolode Okwimane make one statement. Mr. Oluwatosin Omojola said, personally, I don't subscribe to anything called for better, for worse, or so. Marriage is about an agreement. It is bound to be terminated anytime, any day. God has said it from the beginning that women are just a helpmate. It is 50-50. If any man or woman feel that he or she doesn't need the type of help he or she is rendering, it is of the best interest to make a viable decision. Yeah. We are not supposed to be bound by that vow because that vow was just written by someone else. Àwọn kan ló gbé ọpọlọ yẹn kalẹ̀. Wọ́n dẹ̀ sọ pé báyìí ni. The Bible didn't bind us with that vow. That's it. That's what we've been saying since morning. Let me keep going. So I'm just going to read like 4 4-on-1 she said something. Okay, let me read. Pastor Mary Felix is here, so let me read her comment. He said, "Good evening, everyone. Sorry for coming late to the program. Marriage is for better and not for the worse." Thank you so much, ma'am. God instituted marriage, and his promise is that they come into each other's life to make it better. He said, Ecclesiastes 4:9 says that two are better than one. If one fall, the other one lifts him or her up to be better. But he said, but woe to him that is alone. For marriage to be better or worse has to do with the couple. Your marriage can be heaven on earth or hell fire. It has to do with the man or the woman. So that is what she said. She said, marriage is for the better. It's not for the worst. You make each other's life, you make it better. Because I don't get married because of bọ̀bọ́ yìí tí máa fẹ́ olówó àbí no, it's true, I'm telling you. Tí máa fẹ́ olówó àbí màá bá yí ẹ̀ jẹ́ ó bá dẹ́dún àárín lẹ́nu. Nobody goes there.
Bàbá ẹ̀ nọ́tọ́.
Bàbá ẹ̀ nọ́tọ́ bí owó.
Bàbá nọ́tọ́ wà ní àgbẹ̀ báàgì mi.
Kò sẹ́ni tó lọ sí marriage because of that. But you go
some people are going there.
So kán lè ba ayé èèyàn jẹ́.
Màmá rè yí bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe owó ẹ̀ yẹn. Bàbá ẹ̀ nọ́tọ́ bàbá ayé ẹ̀ bá bàjẹ́ tán báyìí.
Bàbá dẹ̀ ìlẹ́yìn ẹ̀.
Torí wo owó ẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ gbẹ́tí. Bàbá akọ́ ẹ lọ́mú.
Thank you so much, Pastor Mary Felix, for that sentence, that comment. Marriage is for the better, not for the worse. So that you can do or you can impact into each other's life. You can make yourself, the two of you, better than you have when you were single. So that your partner can input some traits into you. Maybe you are weak before and you get married, it lifts you up, cheer you up. That is marriage. Marriage is not for the worst. There's nowhere in the Bible where he said for better, for worse. He said, do not be bound by what? By oaths. He said, don't take oaths. This for better, for worse. All these lyrics is a lyrics. Tofuwa. They are originated. Then you see, Mr. Olavisoye, he told us from where it originated from. It is not in the Bible. It is not biblical. That's it. And that is why our churches, they really need to educate us more to make us understand. I think they really need to input it that, okay, you want to get married, go and write your vows. Because I've seen some weddings, not in Shenebai, they write their own vow. The man writes his own vow, the woman writes their own vow. They said they don't want to follow that vow. That is how it's supposed to be. And that's why I'm telling you, marriage is conditional, not unconditional. Because God's love for us too is unconditional. If you follow my way, I will do this to you. He said the moment you do what? He said it's not in any relationship with you because your heart is now is corrupt. That's it. So maybe we've learned one or two. We'll learn something today. Like we should stop saying love is unconditional. Love is conditional because we all have do's and don'ts. Like God has do and don'ts for us. He says some women wish to stay by their husband during tough and hard times, but families interfering can change their mind. Yeah, when you bring too much family into your marriage, of course, it is bound to tuka. And that is why the Bible said, the man will leave his wife and do what? And cleave to his wife. You will not use your father's standard when he got married to do your own standard. You will create your own standard. At that moment, you do it.
But if you know the kind of mother you have, if you are married, there is some problem you can table to your family, and there is some problem you will never. If you know the kind of mommy you have, there is some problem that you have in the house that you will not even let her hear. And there's some one that you will have, and this one is iyelọmọ lele. Is going to help me. I know he's not going to support this. He's going to even to cheer me up. Yeah. If there is a stage that you read that this marriage or this condition, I'm tired of it, and you see who will like, I know this my mommy will not. He will never disappoint me. He's going to cheer me up, not that he is going to pull me down. Because there is a mother that will pull you down. Wait, Jehu. Kó wá tún dúró síbẹ̀.
Kí lọkọ ẹ ṣe?
Kí lọkọ ẹ ṣe? He's still doing this and you still stay there. Carry your bag, carry your bag. But there's a mother that is going to help you and counsel you and cheer you up. And there's some pastor that we took. There's a pastor that I had in Facebook that saying that woman is because you monitor your husband. That's why that's why your husband left for you. Instead of you to leave that man, so far he's not going to marry that girl. So far he's only flirting around. You better leave the man to after he's flirting up and down, you will come back. Is it an advice? Tobacco is income because your husband is going around because you want to stay in the to begin to answer Mrs. And your husband will be doing nonsense outside. You will not talk. I don't support it. But that pastor, he support it. He's supposed to leave your husband so far he's not going to marry that girl. Who give the assurance that he's not going to marry that girl?
Let me read this. Mr. Leonard Damiola said, when your heart is broken, it is easy to treat your spouse with vile displeasure. Yeah. As your bitterness fester, thought of how your spouse contributed to your misfortune can consume your mind. It's true. Inú dúdùn ló mórí yá. Àbí báwo náà ti ṣe inú dùn ló mú kórè àbí báwo náà ṣe sọ. It's vice versa. Tínú mi bá dùn, màá gbọ́kàn mi gẹ̀gẹ̀gẹ̀. Ṣùgbọ́n kí n máa feel bitterness nínú. Of course, that bitterness ó máa affect ọkọ mi. That's it. But if we are both happy, then that marriage is happy.
But so about that, maybe they don't have money. They will tell you, please, my dear, everything will be okay. And some men that if they didn't bring money, you see, it's not the same.
It's not the same. True. Mr. Bolo de Oku Emmanuel said, I believe maturity matters in marriage. And it is not by age, but by wisdom.
Yeah, exactly.
So man should be able to hold his wife with wisdom without waiting for an oath. Thank you so much, sir. So I believe if both can have an engagement within their the family and receive blessing and be okay without going further to church for more blessing, then it is okay. Thank you so much, sir. Mr. Olavisoye said, Mama Shiva's Yoruba is funny.
Yeah.
Mrs. Adenika's voice is so cool like summer rain. Mr. Soledayo's voice is so bold. That's it. Other speakers shut up anytime he has something to say. Mrs. Ayotunde's voice looked like the voice of those rich men's daughter. Hey. Thank you so much. We appreciate everyone.
Thank you very much.
I believe we've learned one or two things from this program. So I say thank you. Now it is time. Let's sing a happy birthday to Mrs. Adenike Moses. The birthday itself is going to be holding on Sunday, 30th. That's May 30th. So, yeah. But our birthday is on Friday.
Yes.
That's 28th. Yeah, she's May 28th. So we'll be sending her lots of love on that day. But on Ayogen links, we are doing it because next week we're gonna be getting wet.
I invite you guys.
Yeah, for the party. Yeah, so let's sing. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Oh, sorry, I have to divert. This is a really important conversation that this man gives. I want us to give him an answer.
Okay.
Mr. Oluwatosin Omojola said, I disagree with the answer you gave, man. As regard if a man should find his way if a woman is unable to have a child, man. Since the Bible have it on record that we should be fruitful, multiply, replenish, and subdue. That's a very bold commandment. Why will you now say if your woman doesn't, or a woman is not able to have a child, that the husband will do something wrong if he goes out if he goes out to have someone that can give him a child? That is why I said earlier that it's a complete contract and agreement. Anyone who is unable to live up to the agreement, such a person can go ahead. Again, another question: is death not worse? Why is it that those that sell for better for worse not take sniper after the death of their husband or wife if they want to go by the word for better for worse? Do you want me to talk first?
Yeah, talk first.
Yeah. Mr. Tosi Olmojola, we've already explained everything, and we said, like Pastor Mary Felix gave, said marriage is not for better for worse. It's true. If you say it's for better for worse, that means if your husband die, you should die too, because that's the worst, death. But it's not, because we cannot, as human beings, we cannot keep those agreements, because that is why we are human. Èèyàn lèèyàn máa jẹ́. Kò sẹ́ni tí ọkọ ẹ̀ fẹ́ kú tó kú báyìí àbí kí ìyàwó ẹ̀ kú kó wá sọ pé ìyàwó mi ti kú, ó jẹ́ kúkú para mi. Nobody will be able, and that is the worst. And that is why we are changing it, that marriage is not for the worst. Marriage is for the better, so that you can you can improve each other's life, so that your husband can bring out the better half of you. That's it. So, and on the first question, say why can't the man go? Of course, it's an agreement. If you want to go, he should go. That's why we should not be bound by any vows. Èyí dùn mí ò dùn ẹ́, but to be sincere, this is my own opinion. You've been in the marriage for with your wife for 20 years. Both of you have been struggling to look for a child and everything. And as a man can always go outside, kó bímọ síta. Then obìnrin yẹn ló ní problem. Are you saying you're going to leave her? At least empathy ó yẹ kó show. This is an agreement. Call her, let her understand. But don't do it behind her back. Mm-hmm. If you want, let's go our separate ways. I am somebody who needs a child. The man has to explain to her. Now, if she agrees, kì í ṣe pé kó kàn dédé lọ, kó dẹ̀ decide on your own, and this is how it should be and that is how it should be. Because when both of you came into that marriage, you came in by agreement. So that agreement, in whatever step you want to take in that marriage, then both of you have to agree. So, or
is that is agreement. Call your wife, let her know. She already know. And my wife, can we do this? Agree together. You can don't divorce or no divorce. That one is a little issue about that.
Yeah.
You don't need to be divorced. It's the person that you love. Without the children, you can love him more than the one that you are that get your children outside. You understand? Let your heart be clean. The person that you have been living with, and you know she has a problem, and because of that problem, you want to leave her alone. That is wickedness. I'm sorry, that is wickedness. If it is me, I'll call my wife. You have already seen everything now. Let's do something. Let me have child. Let me deceive you. If I have child from outside, I will bring the child home.
Yes.
To take care of the children.
Yes.
I will tell my wife. I will tell the new lady that I'm married, that have the children for me. Look, I did not play with this woman. Look here. This woman is my everything. I will let her know this woman is my everything. Please, if you don't want any problem in this house, please protect her, respect her, everything. You understand?
Yeah.
But we men are wicked.
Yeah. True.
We are really wicked. That is it. No?
Let me read this comment.
You see,
Pastor Mary Felix said, you don't call any woman barren until she goes to the grave without a child. Elizabeth had a child, even at an old age. In love, there is tolerance. What of if it is the man that has the problem.
That is what I wanted to say.
Said, how I wish I could speak on this topic, but no time. No, this topic continues, man. And by God's grace, we'll be bringing out next Saturday. We'll be bringing you, man.
And you will want to, we will call you to talk.
Yeah,
to call him.
Yeah, so let's leave this thing. The birthday. We sing a happy birthday, and people are sending their love. Mr. Olafson said, "Happy birthday, madam. Idunu has come to you. Ibanuje has run away from your life. Let's drink beer and pop champagne to celebrate it." Yeah, we'll be doing that on next Sunday.
Yeah, we're going to see some.
Yeah, people are sending in their love. And he said, play Happy Birthday by Terry G and let's dance. So, okay, before we dance. We will dance. Yeah, before we dance. Yeah, Mrs. Adenike Moses, she bought a lot of recharge card. And today is going to be game. Oh, why am I? So, why am I? Don't let me do that. So, I have all this paper. And we have 25 numbers on them. So I want everybody, you choose a number and post it, comment your number. I will look for the number and open it. So whatever is in that card, when we open it, the number is what you win. So let's go from 1 to 25. Pick a number, everybody. This is a game that we are playing today. Pick a number.
Oh yeah. Yes, we are going to say happiness is free.
Yeah, we'll sing that. We'll play happiness is free. Pick a number first, everybody.
This is Olafusoye Ibukujo. I want to know you because you always.
Mr. Leonard, you pick number 15. Let me look for it. 15.
15. This is
15. Yeah. 15. Oh, you just want 200 naira. That's it.
Yeah.
Let me write your name on it, Mr. Leonard.
That's all. You are not going to pick.
Yeah, don't pick again.
Ajayi Tolulope 3.
Ajayi Tolulope. Let me see. I need to look for it. So
3.
Yeah, there it is. He said try again. So you have an opportunity to pick again.
Try again later.
So Miss Ajayi Tolulope, you can try again. Yeah.
Adesami 18.
Mr. Adesami number 18. Let's see. Number 18. Let's see. Oh, you just won a 500 naira recharge card. Good job, Mr. Adesami Adegeye.
Mr. Olafisoye 13.
13.
Omobachas 9.
Let's see. Oh, Mr. Olafisoye, he picked number 20. He just won 1,000 naira.
Who is that?
Let's keep going.
Olafisoye, the one that is so 90 is number 7.
No, you picked 3 before.
Pastor Mary Felix.
That's 3. Mrs. Ajayi Tolulope. He said try again. There's nothing there. He said try again. I put it there. You can try your luck again.
Pastor Mary Felix 7.
Hold on. No, we have Mr. Bolode Oku Emmanuel. Number 2.
Okay.
Oh, he just won another 1,000 naira recharge card. Mr. Bolode Oku Emmanuel.
Omobachas 9.
Omobachas 9.
Yeah.
9. Yeah, this is 9. Omobachas, you just won 400 naira recharge card.
Oluwatosin 6.
6. Oluwatosin 6.
Mojola.
Try again, Mr. Oluwatosin Omojola. Try again.
Akintola Christiana 23.
23. Try again.
Melis
Mary Felix 7.
7.
This
7. You just won 500
Ajayi Tolulope 1.
1. She picked 1.
1 again.
1. 500 naira recharge card.
Oluwatosin pick 24 again.
No, you can't pick again. If you've won, you
Won,
can't pick
yeah.
again. I'm only waiting for people who haven't won anything.
Okay, Akitola, Christiana, 16.
Oh, Mr. Oluwatosin Omojola, you haven't won.
Yeah, I haven't won.
So
Try again,
24. 1,000
naira!
naira.
Oh my luck.
Akintola Christiana 16.
16. Try again.
Wow! Try again.
Mrs. Oluwatosin Temitayo Adeoya.
Which
10.
lucky did I pick tonight?
Which
500 naira.
Leonard, I pick now.
Leonard, what you move?
Leonard, shut it.
Yeah, you pick.
Leonard, put 200.
Who picked number 10? Oh, Mrs. Oluwatosin Adeoya. Mrs. Akintola Christiana.
18.
18.
Don't pick try again.
Where's 18? Oh, somebody already picked 18. Keep trying. Somebody already picked 18. Mrs. Akintola Christiana, pick another number. Somebody already picked 18.
Only they put in
5. Manuel. 200 naira recharge card.
Okay, this one pick 18. Should be another person to pick. Pick another number.
Pick another
25.
25. 500 naira recharge card. Okay, who is remaining? We still have so many people on this platform. Oh yeah, who is remaining? If you haven't won anything. Mrs. Adekoya, are you gone? Mrs. Adekoya Olasukomi. If you haven't won, this is your time. Oh, we are just 11 online. Let me see. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so I want to tell you the number that we have right now. For those 11 people online, you have another opportunity to pick the card. Yeah, because we so many people left. Okay, yeah. Mr. You can help her to pick. Help her to pick a number before I give people second chance because she was there.
Only I can pick for her.
Okay, yes, please pick for her, please. So we have 11, we have 21, we have 17, we have 12, we have 4, we have 8, we have 20, 22, 19, 14.
So you can pick another one.
Yeah, pick a number for her. Yeah, so we have 14, we have 19, we have 22, we have 20, we have 8, we have 12, 4. Oh, 14. Okay. You picking 14 for her. No, Olafisoye Ibukun just say I pick 14 for her.
Okay.
Okay. You said try again. The number 14 said try again. Pick another number.
I pick for Mrs. Adekoya.
Oh, you pick 4. Okay, both of you are trying. Let's see. 4. Yeah, so Mrs. Adekoya Olasukomi, she won 500 naira.
Okay. Oluwatosin Adegbemi, so maybe we are picking for somebody else. Oluwatosin Adegbemi. Pick 12.
Okay, 12.
Yeah.
400 naira.
But they can pick another number again.
Not yet. Let's see the one remaining. Okay, I think everybody is done. So we are left with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 cards, 7 card over here. And we have people, they need to choose fast. We have 11. So out of this number that I'm calling, it has to be fast. We have 11, 21. We have 22. We have 17. We have 19. We have 20 and 8. So you can pick one more. Again, I'm calling it again. 8, 20, 19, 17, 22, 21.
19 say 20.
She picked 20. Oh, 1,000 naira.
1,000.
Ajayi Tolulopa 11.
Ajayi Tolulopa 11.
Try again later.
Try again.
Olafisoye 21.
21. Try again.
Akintola
Akintola 22. 200 naira recharge card.
Oluwatosin 11.
Oluwatosin, we don't have 11 anymore.
We have 8.
Omoba
19, 17.
Omoba Charles
22. We don't have 22 anymore.
8,
Leonard,
19.
Mr. Bruno de Oku 8. Try again.
Leonard 20.
No 20
We
again.
don't have 20.
Oluwatosin Temitayo.
We are left with 17, 19.
19. Oluwatosin.
19. Okay,
Temitayo.
Mr. Oluwatosin. 500 naira.
Wow.
We are left with one.
Wait.
Tosin Temitayo.
Only do quit.
To see it.
17.
So who is speaking?
Oh, Ajayi.
Mr. Olafisoye Ibukun. I think you picked, right?
Ajayi Tolulopa.
No, Mr. Olafisoye, you picked.
2. We have tried again.
All right. I told him to try again, so we are giving this to him.
Okay.
We are 17. 500 naira recharge card.
Woo!
So yeah, that's it, everybody. No, who picked 17? The first. Okay, Mr. Olafisoye. Sorry. Yeah, so that's it. Thank you so much, everybody. I put everybody's name. I'm going to contact if I already know your recharge card choice. For those people that we always give card, you don't need to. I won't send you a message, but by Sunday, so be expecting the recharge card from me. I will send everybody through their Facebook Messenger. I will send them their recharge card. I already know Pastor Mary Fanny, she uses MTN. So we send the one she won on this platform, we send her, I think that's 1.5, right? Recharge card. So you see, this is fun.
It's fun.
And that's
It's fun.
sometimes every time we do it, this is how we're gonna be doing it. So you really have to try yourself. You see, everything went to everybody was benefited from this giveaway of the recharge card. So thank you, everybody. We really appreciate you. So by Sunday, be expecting your recharge card. I will be sending it to your Facebook page because we need to contact the people that are sending it because we don't know. We just don't want to say, give us this recharge card. So we need to know how much each and everybody is winning. So we really appreciate you. And all this is all thanks to Mrs. Adenike Moses for being a giver, for sharing the little she has with us. You know, it's really wonderful. We really appreciate everybody. Thank you. Please share this program. Very, very important. Make sure you share this program. Make sure you talk about this program. Like we always do the crusade. When you meet someone of your friends, explain. Try to sell Ayogen links to them. Tell them the reason why joining this program will benefit them. You really need to explain because we need more viewers. We need more viewers. We need more help so that we can all come together and achieve something. And don't forget our YouTube. Always bring people to the YouTube program and tell them to subscribe. There's really gonna be a time. And make sure you like. As we go there, there's going to be a time where I'm going to divert. We won't do program on the Facebook. I said we are doing it on the YouTube. So you really have to be there. And also we are planning how we can get started on Instagram also, so that we can be on Instagram, on YouTube and Facebook at the same time. But it's a process and we are going to be there. So Mrs. Ajayi said, we are so grateful for this. God bless you so much. You will live long in good health and wealth. May God's presence be with you and yours always in Jesus' name. Yeah, thank you. Yeah. Oh yeah, my daughter's birthday was yesterday. That's 21. She celebrated it. We thank God. Thank you so much for everybody, for your messages, for your prayer. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much. Yeah, we need to. We didn't bring champagne today, but don't worry. We'll pour champagne on Sunday. That is the D-Day. So
We are
get ready.
inviting you.
We are inviting you. Make sure you there. And go and sew your own ashwebi. Even though you are not here, be here. Be there with us with spirit in the spirit. So be prepared.
No, we are going to show them. We'll be showing you how it goes.
Yeah. So let's play Happiness is Free. People want to dance. Let me go there and play it before we go. Yeah, there it is. Happiness is free, brother, no dey dull yourself. Happiness is free, sister, no dey dull yourself. Don't let depression taking over your mind. You don't need to worry. Stand up, make we dance. Stand up, oh. Happiness is free, brother, no dey dull yourself. Happiness is free, sister, stand up, make we dance. Don't let depression taking over your mind. You don't need to worry. Stand up, make me dance, oh yeah. Ìdùnnú ṣubú láyọ̀, àwọn mẹ́bí dá. Ìdùnnú ṣubú láyọ̀, àwọn mẹ́bí dá. Èmi lè jó, ìwọ lè jó. Àwọn mẹ́bí dá. Kòkòrò méjì ló ń pàdé. Àwọn mẹ́bí dá. Àjọ sọ wípé. Àwọn mẹ́bí dá. Àwọn mẹ́bí dá. Ilé táyọ̀ bá wà, làlàáfíà ń gbé. Ilé táyọ̀ bá wà, làlàáfíà ń gbé. Ọkàn tó bá láyọ̀, kò lè rí ìbànújẹ́ ṣe. Ọkàn tó bá láyọ̀, kò lè rí ìbànújẹ́. Pàrọ̀nù rẹ̀ ti ọ̀rẹ́ ò jẹ́ ká jọjọ́. Mo ní ìdùnnú ṣubú láyọ̀, ọmọ mẹ́bí dá. Ìdùnnú ṣubú láyọ̀, ọmọ mẹ́bí dá. Èmi lè jó, ìwọ lè jó. Kòkòrò méjì ló ń pàdé. Stand up, make me dance. Happiness is free. Stand up, make me dance. Stand up, make me dance. Stand up, make me dance. Yeah, thank you, everybody. Thank you so much, Mrs. Ajayi Tolulope. She said joining you with some Komole dance. Thank you so much.
Yes.
So thank you, everybody. We really appreciate you. Don't forget on Ọlọ́run mi wo ṣé o láì ní àjẹnà rí ẹ o àwọn ọ̀wọ́ ìyá kò bẹ́ẹ̀ dẹ́ ìyá rẹ̀ lọ ayé lóṣù tí wọ́n ẹ̀ kó lọ́rùn.
Ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ màlẹ́bí ń pa ọkọ̀ káàkiri tí wọ́n họ̀rọ̀ jẹjẹ ẹlòmíràn ń ṣe àìsàn ó ṣe òbí kóró.
Lè jọ fún wa bó bá dé bẹ́ẹ̀ àdédé kẹ̀ mọ́ tọ́kẹ́.
ẹni tí wọ́n fẹ́ ta ìdí ẹ̀mí rẹ̀.
Ṣáká.
Ìlú èyí. Bí a kàdá àwọn ọmọdé ṣe wá sí ìlú.
Èso òdìdí.
A kà àwọn ọmọ aṣọ òdìdí ẹsẹ̀ àwọn àìsàn.
Ẹ̀gbọ́n ayé kàkà.
Láti ìgbà wọn bí ní ìdílé ìjàlè náà tó bí láti 8,000. 8,000. àbájẹ.
ṣé màmá fẹ́ tà fún
wọ́n fẹ́ tà wọ́n fẹ́ tà wọ́n ṣe òdà àtàrí orí ẹ̀.
Bàbá wo ṣé o, ọlọ́run mi wo ṣé o, láì ní àjẹnà rí ẹ o. Àwọn ọ̀wọ́ ìyá kò bẹ́ẹ̀ dẹ́ ìyá rẹ̀ lọ, ayé ló ṣe níwọ̀n ẹ̀ kó lọ rí.
Ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ màlẹ́bí ń pa ọkọ̀ káàkiri tí wọ́n họ̀rọ̀ jẹjẹ. Ẹlòmíràn ń ṣe àìsàn ó ṣe òbí kóró.
Lè jọ kó bó bá dé bẹ́ẹ̀ àdédé kẹ́ mọ́ tọ́kẹ́.
ẹni tí wọ́n fẹ́ tà ìdí ẹ̀bí rẹ̀.
Ṣáká.
ìlú èyí. bí a kàdá àwọn ọmọ ṣe ń ṣe ìdí ẹ̀.
Èso òdìdí.
a kà àwọn ọmọ ṣe òdìdí ẹ̀fẹ̀ àwọn àìsàn.
Ẹ̀gbọ́n ayé àpáká.
láti ìdáná wọn bí ní dídẹ́ jàre náà tó bí láti 8,000. 8,000. àbájẹ.
ṣé màmá fẹ́ tà fún
wọ́n fẹ́ tà wọ́n fẹ́ tà wọ́n ṣe òdà àtàrí orí ẹ̀. Màmá iléeṣẹ́ kan rán wá síbí iléeṣẹ́ Ayogen lens àfihàn mú owó ẹ̀kọ́ wọn dán mú pẹ̀lú owó ọjà wọn ká mú tajà wọn tí wọ́n wá ìlà wọn ní kò wọ́n yẹn ká mú tajà tó ẹ̀rà kẹ̀sọ́ owó àfihàn mú kọ̀ wọ́n dá mú tajà. ẹ̀sán ẹ̀ṣẹ́ ìjọ fi sísàn àmú wọn fi mú kò wọ́n iná tọkọ wọn wọn dá mú kò wọ́n iná tọkọ wọn.
àṣé òwe bí àpá wọn.
àmì màmá
àṣé
iléeṣẹ́ Ayogen lens. Ayogen lens. nílẹ̀ bí lọ́dọ̀ bí.
lórí ẹ̀dá mọ̀ wọ́n dá lè dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́.
àwọn ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ iléeṣẹ́ ní ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ dálẹ̀ tó ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ wa tó wà nínú ọbẹ̀ náà ká má dúà wọn ká múra wà lọ́wọ́.
ọlọ́run tí a ṣe ìyá wọn nínú ayé wọn. ẹ̀bẹ̀ àpá wọn ò iṣẹ́ wọn lè ní jóná. ọ̀gùn dàgbédàdì àbáwọn náà jà. àwọn tí àánú gbà ò láì ní àjẹnà rí ẹ o. àwọn ọ̀wọ́ ìyá kò bẹ́ẹ̀ dẹ́ ìyá rẹ̀ lọ, ayé ló ṣe níwọ̀n ẹ̀ kó lọ rí. ṣé o sọ̀kan wọn balẹ̀ ìwé bẹ́ẹ̀ àpá wọn ò ẹ̀bí ẹni máa mú ìdí òkè lójú òpè bọ́kẹ́ ní kúlẹ̀ ẹ̀ ti jẹ owó ọ̀gbẹ́ mẹ́ni sílẹ̀ gbọ̀n. wéègọ̀ bàbá wo ṣé o ọlọ́run mi wo ṣé o ẹ̀bí àpá wọn o ẹ̀bí àpá wọn o ṣọ̀wọ́n ráàánú gbà yìí o ṣọ̀wọ́n ráàánú gbà yìí o ṣọ̀wọ́n ní ìtẹ̀síwájú yìí o olè ara olè ẹ̀mí àjà wọn o ṣé o.
ṣé ẹ dà ṣe é tà ń bè dáadáa bí kẹsẹ.
mẹ́ta àwọn yé dá ẹjú gbọ́kọ̀ dá bàbá ti lọ ọtí àkókò ẹ̀fẹ́ ti lọ kẹ̀ bá ti tà owó wọn kò wá ti pé ìwé ìwà kò.
ṣé èrè díẹ̀ ṣáà yìí.
ọ̀rẹ́ ìwọ bí ṣe bá wọn ilé wọn ti 500 ilé bá kó lé 500 èlórí mẹ́wọ̀n òwò bí náà bí ṣe bá yí ilé bá ti kó àbọ̀ méjìlá kò mọ́ àpò mẹ́wàá.
ó dá màmá. a tún máa padà wá wò bóyá ẹ fi owó yẹn bóyá ẹ fi kó ọjà o à ń bọ̀ wá wò
àwa
kẹ́ fi kó ọjà.
àwọn ọmọ ṣe o.
wọ́n nílò mi, wọ́n nílò rẹ, àwọn aláìní tí wọ́n ń bẹ nígboro kò bá o, wọ́n nílò mi, wọ́n máa nílò rẹ, ṣèrànwọ́ fún wọn ọ̀rẹ́ mi, wọ́n nílò mi o. Wọ́n nílò mi, wọ́n nílò rẹ, àwọn aláìní tí wọ́n bẹ nígboro káàkiri kò gbọ́. Wọ́n nílò mi, wọ́n nílò rẹ, ṣèrànwọ́ fún wọn ọ̀rẹ́ mi. Ẹnikẹ́ni tí wọ́n bá nípa láti ṣèrànlọ́wọ́ fún o, òun ní ẹnì kejì rẹ, má ṣe dìkún wọn lẹ́rù rárá.